Hello Internet, I'm HamsterBomb, and this is the Monster Hunter World board game. I'm lost track of how many days we're in right now, but this is our first one going against Rathalos. He is our new assigned quest, and welcome Gojira fan, who is saying this might be our first quest fail, and you might just be right. I am once again joined today off camera by a little girl who might be able to wave. Do you want to wave? Yep. Hi. Clover's gonna play with us. This is day 6. In-game day, we spent 2 days on that Anjanath. So we did Jagras 1, Jagras 2, Toby, Anjanath 1, 2, 3. It's actually day 7. So if we're tracking it in terms of the actual board game, it is day 7, and we have to beat the game, I think, by day 20, which we are way ahead on. For the record, if you fail in a silver star, what do they call these? Assigned quests, it doesn't cost you a day. You get a free chance to try it. However, if you fail it... No, hold on. If you succeed it, it still costs the day. So you're still going to lose the day. And we can actually see a photobomb in me right here. The enormous Rathalos, who is our target for today. That is big. Clover, what do you think about that big dragon we're going to fight today? Yeah? Oh, you're nervous? It's okay. We're going to try and beat him. I think we're all a little nervous, too. So, the first thing we do is we roll these dice to figure out who is going to go first. I'm going to roll this one for me. Do you want to roll this one for the internet? Okay. You remember how to roll dice? Good. Clover rolled a 4. To confirm, Clover rolled a 4 for you. If I beat a 4, I go first. I got a 3. That means that you guys go first. That means that you get the 8 initiative, and I get the 7. Palico time. His abilities are what's scary for me. Yes, we probably want to read that right before. Let's do that now. So, among many things that's scary about Rathalos, his, I want to say his defense is insane. There is a benefit to breaking every single one of his 4 parts, though. So, that's a good thing. I will beat him for Clover. Clover's ready for us. She was rooting for you by rolling high, giving you the initiative there. So, oh my god, it's all bad. So the worst part to hit him is going to be the body. You hit the body, he has defensive 4. Everywhere else on him has defensive 3, which was the worst spot to hit Anjanath. So Rathalos is impervious to damage, practically. He takes almost nothing. So that's not good. Your water damage from Jagras Hacker is not even going to help because he is impervious to water and fire damage. Basically meaning when he resists lightning by 2. Don't kick the table. So he's going to take almost nothing. He has the highest HP we have seen yet at 80. I think that is 10 higher than our last hunt. Wasn't the last Anjanath 70? It might have been 75. We also can't do any elemental damage to him. Right. No fire, no water. Now, because of the Anjanath helm that we are both wearing, you would think fire attack, the ability, would increase my fire attack damage, but that is not what this says. What this says is when this hunter plays a fire elemental attack card, draw 1 damage card. He can't block that. So, Anjanath helms might actually be the way to do this. Oh, here we go. Welcome, Cameron. The last Anjanath had 70 HP. I thought so. I thought we were 10 higher, and the defenses are way stronger. Way stronger. So, if we break his head, behaviors with fire have -1 range. So basically, he can't shoot his fireballs as far. So, that's kind of making me think of that attack where if you bust his face in the game, he might try to fire and it's just not coming out. you know, just fire coming out of his mouth, and that's all, and he doesn't shoot the fireball. Except this is 1 node less, so instead of shooting like 4 nodes away, he might shoot 3. Okay. If you break his wings, remove Takeoff Blast from the behavior deck. Shuffle discarded behavior cards into the deck. Okay, so you can remove one of his cards for his attacks. Probably take one of the bad ones away. That Takeoff Blast, I'm assuming, is where he's standing still and then just like shoots the ground and flies up in the air and backs off. In the game, that move stinks. So I could only assume in the board game it is bad as well. If we break the body, which remember has defense of 4, behaviors with body gain +1 card that you can play and +1 player. That's a huge reward. Yeah, we might want to try and break that body, but it's going to be tough. Hey, one upside to breaking the body, all body parts on Rathalos have break points of 6. We need 6 tokens to break any of these pieces, except for the body, which only needs 5. So, maybe if it's for me, that cheap roar into the fireball combo. Yeah, exactly. If we cut the tail, discard the top card of the monster's behavior deck. So we can discard a random attack from him. Okay, that's something. His ability, though, is Chaotic Rage. When this monster has 35 health or less, and I'm going to need somebody to hold me to this and remind me when this happens. When he has 35 health or less, remove the card with it, basically the Scoutfly card, the added card. Remove the Scoutfly card from the behavior deck, then randomly add 1 of the 3 Rathalos behavior cards, one of the random Scoutfly ones, back in. So, even if we track him perfectly, we are taking that card out, and he is going to get a random one of those. He might get the worst one. He might get the same one. Who knows? But that's his ability. Not so bad, but it's when he hits 35 or less, he's going to go into rage mode and really mess with his deck. The whole thing's going to get scrambled up. So, next thing we were handling are these Palicos we have. We need to figure out whose Palico is what. Clover, do you know what a Palico is in Monster Hunter? It's your cat. Did you get cats in this game? I'll show you. Trust me, we'll hold you to it because those behavior moves are all terrifying. Yes, and I need somebody to hold me to it because if you remember the last time we did Anjanath, I started by saying, oh, I forgot to do his ability. I'm going to make sure to remember it this time. And I forgot for the entire stream again. And it had a very similar ability. Now, I went back and watched it, and it wouldn't have mattered. But still, it still would have repositioned him on the board, and it would have maybe adjusted the game in ways that we didn't anticipate. But still, if the DM makes a mistake, you honor what happens. All right, so we are shuffling these all up. I already shuffled them and all of the cards before we actually started today, so we should have a fresh set. Those 2 are yours to choose from. Here are my 2. Your 2 cats that you can choose between. Clover, do you think you want to help them pick? The Shield Spire or the Defense Boost? That is really unfortunate because you basically have 2 of the same ability. Do you want to see these cats dressed up? See them? So, Shield Spire and Defense Boost. Just as a reminder of which one's better, because there is one that's better, it's Shield Spire. Place your Palico token 1 node away from your hunter. This token is a hunter with immunity to all damage and status ailments and has a threat level of 9, meaning Rathalos is going to attack this cat. And you can do it twice because you still have Palico Rally from your Jagras mail. So you can save us twice with this versus the defense boost just gives you +3 defense twice. So yeah, it's not even close. Shield Spire is so much better, but that's just my opinion. I want to hear what the majority thinks. Clover, if you want to take a look at those cats. See, this one's real cute. This defense boost one's real cute. He's all armored up. This one's got metal armor. That's the Shield Spire. He's the one that we think they're going to use. But what do I get? My options are the Vigor Wasp Spray, which we have not seen any use of yet. I'm excited to see a Vigor Wasp Spray. The sun just moved, and I realized I didn't turn on my overhead light for us, so I am going to have to do that. Because it's, as you can see, it kind of changed the lighting situation here. Yes, Shield Spire is a must. It is another vote for Shield Spire. Vote for the others for their knowledge. Okay, Jack and everyone seems to be in agreement. Shield Spire Yeah, Clover, we might want to open that, but then the sun's going to directly come through. We're not going to leave that open. They choose the Shield Spire. I have Choral Orchestra, Attack Boost, and Vigor Wasp Spray. Vigor Wasp Spray says, select a hunter within 2 nodes of your hunter, remove all, or recover all health the hunter has lost by setting their health dial to full. I can do my ability only once. I do not have Jagras Mail. My other one is my hunter may ignore. I can basically stand myself out attacking. So should I stand myself out attacking or keep a free heal in backup? I want to know what you guys think, because I'm leaning towards Vigor Wasp Spray. We've never tried it yet, and it's the only way to get a heal. Why are you trying to sneak behind me? Go ahead, go ahead. I gotta get up and turn on this light anyway. Ah! I'm so old! Go ahead, Clover, it's okay. There we are. Let's turn that white, as bright as it goes. And just for us, I've got a bonus light here. Make sure we're real consistent today. There we are. Excellent. Oh! And there I am, knocking into things. We might need that free heal. Yes, the free heal I can give to you. It says select a hunter within 2 nodes of your hunter. I tend to be dodging everything with the dual blades, and you seem to be trying to block stuff with a greatsword, and he's probably going to be attacking us with lethal damage. I'm agreeing with you, and I will choose the Vigor Wasp Spray. First time we are giving this one a whirl. And I think that might actually be the last of the Palico abilities that we have not used. Alright, so we are situated. I believe it is time for us to engage with the story mechanic of the game. Let me find the, here we go. There's Rathalos' spread right there. Very cool art. Alright. An apex predator and the biggest threat in the ancient forest, territorial and hostile, its fiery breath and vicious claws make it a daunting prospect indeed. Be prepared for burning terror. Alrighty. For the Rathalos, we have 40 time cards. You can see I've got them all up here. 40. That is 5 more than usual of what we have been dealing with. Now, our scout fly level is from 2 to 5. Okay? 2 to 5. So we want to hit 5 points to get the best move for optimum damage against this guy, or openings, rather, weak moves. Here we go. If starting the adventure here, the group gains 1 potion. That's what I forgot to open, my notes. I have a notepad file, if you're curious how I'm doing this. I have a notepad file in... Notepad, really. And in Notepad, I can update the document and save it with the information that I have. And then I just told Discord to read from file, and it displays exactly what I'm writing in that Notepad file right there. Now you know, a little peek behind how that's working. Alright. You aren't hunters until you've brought down a Rathalos. The great wyverns swoop over the forest, descending on their prey and slaughtering them with vicious buffets of their wings and slashing talons. You need to unseat the king from its fiery throne atop the forest in order to prove your worth. This won't be easy. It's weird that they say that, because the entire purpose of the first game was for you to get strong enough to take down a Rathalos, and then you're able to draw this sword in the stone, basically, from your backyard. We're gonna be using them, I can guarantee it. Yeah, I'm glad we got full. We're full on potions now. But yeah, so you're telling me that the hunter in the first game isn't a hunter until they take down the Rathalos? That's ridiculous. Anyway. How do you intend to hunt the creature? 2 options. Trace it across the forest and take it by surprise, or stake out a trap and wait for it to come to you. Your options are just that. Search for a trail. Each hunter gains 1 ancient bone. Gain and 1 track token. Gain and 1 track token. That's what it says. It is set. Okay. Pause and zoom. Gain and 1 track token. I don't know what it's trying to say. I guess it's just gain. I'm gonna assume it's just gain a track token. Discard 1 time card, progress to entry 11, or set a trap. The hunters discard 8 time cards and progress to 32. Okay, so it's the same as we've seen before. You have the option of basically play the Choose Your Adventure segment or don't. If we don't get any of the Scoutfly tokens, which could very much affect the battle. So I'm going to say we search for its trail, so we can actually play this. I'm going to assume you say the same. So what does that give us? A track token and an ancient bone just laying there. It was this big thing in the Great Jogger segment. They're like, wow, this ancient bone, you're very reverent with the way that you slowly take it out of its hideaway, and you clean it up and you polish it properly and you try to take it reverently on your way. Versus this one, it's just like, hey, you start with an ancient bone. All right, there's our track token. My phone's going off. Search for the trail. Yep, Kim's not paying attention to the fact that I'm streaming. Oh, and I forgot my pen. That's very important. Did Kim take it? Did she take my pen? Oh my gosh, I think she took my pen. Uh-oh. Well, this one looks like it'll work. I hope it'll work. Hi, Squirt. No, not you. I was talking about Mom. It's okay. We're looking for the ancient bone, which you know what we used, so we technically didn't have any. I gain an ancient bone, as do you. You back in ready to watch? We're playing the Choose Your Own Adventure part, which means it's kind of like that book. Remember you have that book with the dinosaurs? Where you can choose what happens in the book. And right now we're trying to figure out where this dragon is hiding. I actually buy this. Is it 2-player or is it more? It can be up to 4 players. And I think you can even play it solo. Actually, yep, pen difficulties. Sorry. All right. We do that in progress. Oh, discard 1 time card. We will not forget that. It was a Monster Retreats. Good, get rid of that. That's terrible. That was the reason we drew down to the last card against us with, what are you doing? Against that Anjanath last time. That was terrible. All right, we're going to 11. Here we are. Following Rathalos isn't easy. It drops down into the forest before soaring away. Yeah, tell me about it. Keep that door shut, please. I don't want the cat to come in here. Okay, shut the door, please. Okay. Where was I? Following its spore requires spore. We're talking about Rathalos, right? Following its spore? What is it talking about? Following its spore requires cunning and expert knowledge of the creature. After combing through the trees with meticulous care, you feel you're getting closer. Several times you hear the steady snap of mighty pinions? Pinions? Maybe is pinions a thing? P-I-N-I-O-N-S. It must be a thing. I've never heard of that before. Anjanath was as nail-biting as my Shiva fight yesterday. Yeah, that was scary. Pinions opening above you, but you've yet to catch a glimpse of your quarry. Wow. They used a thesaurus when they were writing this, and then they didn't ask for an editor. Geez, my first Rathalos in World, I chased him across for 10 minutes. Yeah, I know. Where he would just suddenly, like, fly through. Maybe he'll become a player in Wildspire. Oh, Squad is totally allowed to play. Everyone is allowed to play. They are internet. Wait, no, that way. That cardinal direction. Internet is over here. Our options are continue to pursue Rathalos through the forest, gain 2 track tokens, discard 1 time card, or head upwards, scaling the nearby cliffs in the hope of finding a nest. Each hunter gains 1 Carbolite ore, track token, and discard a time card. Alright, so do you want 2 track tokens or 1 and a Carbolite ore? That's your choice. Alright, pinions. The outer part of a bird's wing, including the flight feathers. Rathalos has feathers? Well, I would think it's more like a bat. You know, it's like that rubbery material, whatever you'd call this stuff. So I guess that, like, frays off, and maybe as it flies, you can kind of follow it like trails in the ground. Okay, I can see it. It's a thing. Never heard of it referred to by a wyvern's leathery wings. Fingers! Wait, what? Now I'm just thinking of Rathalos chicken wings. Pinions, I mean. Rathalos chicken wings and, like, Monster Hunter barbecue sauce, they would do it. They'd have, like, like, the bone is, like, this big around, and just pick it up and, like, dunk it in barbecue sauce. And, like, Fred Flintstone does that, right? Wasn't that the thing from the Flintstones? They always ate gargantuan slabs of meat. All right, well, I need a choice here. Do we want this Carbolite ore? Let me see. Do we have a good supply of those? We have one each. I don't know if we're going to need it, but just out of curiosity, how are we doing on his stuff? I don't see any of his armor requiring Carbolite ore, and the only weapon we can build is for you, and it does not require Carbolite ore. So, it's up to you. For the record, I actually think that the Jagras hacker might be better than the Red Wing. I know that sounds really crazy, but it might be better. Looking at the sharpness, it looks better to use Jagras hacker. It's more consistent. But anyway, that's just me glimpsing at the smithy right now. Of course, the cooking music plays as Alex talks about Rathalos chicken wings. I couldn't quite hear it. I turned it down a little bit today. I wanted to make sure that I don't know. There's an echo sometimes, and I want to make sure that you don't double up the audio. I don't think they had any proofreaders or copy editors or whoever used a thesaurus to write all of this. Well, here, to be fair, we've never had an issue until I started reading it today, and now it sounded a little confusing. But it's okay. There was one typo, one legit typo I found. That happens. It's okay. Go with the other option, then, if we don't need that ore. I'm thinking you're right there, Jack. We want to nerf this Los as much as we possibly can. So maybe we get to pursue him through the forest. We discard one time card and gain 2 track tokens. I want to hear from somebody else before I go ahead with that, but I think you're right. We don't need that ore. And heading upwards to the nest, if you're trying to find Rathalos, only if you intentionally spawned yourself way in the top of the ancient forest and ran right to his nest would he still be there, because usually he leaves right away. And you're not going to catch him. So if we're going there now, he's not going to be there. Which could be good for getting stuff, but what we want to get most, I think, are these tokens. Sounds like the Red Wing has higher hitting sharpness cards, but less of them. Well, it had more sharpness cards, so think of it like this. The sharpness gauge is very slightly longer on the Red Wing, but the orange/red part is bigger than what you have on Jagras hacker. Okay? Am I making sense? Yeah, we don't need that ore? Okay, cool. So I'm going to discard one time card. We discard Rampage! Forget that card! That one's terrible! And we get 2 Scout tokens. We are progressing to entry 16. Yeah, we're nearing the end of the campaign, actually. Remember, the campaign, as a reminder, is over the moment that you complete a 4-star quest. Every assignment is 1 star, but the only 4-star quests are... Rathalos is actually the first one who has it. Azor Rathalos, or the guy who's hiding up here, Kushala de Aura. We could also do it like that, but I'm going to assume we're going to try and beat Azor Rathalos and clear the game, and then with our post-game, we'll call it post-game, cleared armor and everything, we'll attempt Kush. See how that goes. Where are we? 16. We have 3 options this time. The forest is clearly Rathalos' favored hunting ground. You find discarded bones and flesh hanging from branches in several places, the half-devoured remnants of recent meals. Ugh! Could you imagine if they actually animated and, rendered that in the game, just like swaying intestines and bones and sinew just like hanging from the tree branches. That's sick. I think Kushala Daora is the ultimate challenge. Yeah, he's the only Elder Dragon that I have for the board game. I have Wildspire Waste, in addition to, we're playing Ancient Forest. I have Kushala Daora and the Hunters expansion, so that we can choose any hunter we want. Our options are continue to stalk the prey through the forest, gain 1 track token. Examine the devoured prey more closely. Each hunter gains 1 Rathalos scale. Discard 2 time cards. Or this option can only be chosen if the hunters have at least 1 Rathalos scale in their inventories. We are not there. So, do we want the Rathalos scale that badly? It's going to cost us 2 time cards, or we get no time card loss and get another track token. That is a legitimate conundrum. I'm going to take a peek at how important Rathalos scale is. I'm going to assume it's important. Yeah, Aptonoth carcass is stuck in a tree. Scale is used in the helmet and the mail. And I want to see your weapon, because, as a reminder, only one of our hunters has the ability to make Rathalos stuff at all, and it is the Greatsword. I already have the strongest dual blades I can do in the game. Like, I can't go higher. You technically could make a new sword, as I just mentioned, but its sharpness is a little meh. And you do need 2 Rathalos scales if we want it. So, I say option 2, each player. It says each player gets a scale. You are right, Gojira fan. That means if we share them, that is 2 scales. I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but my stream keeps lagging behind. I don't know. Is anybody else having that issue? I hope not. My dropped frames are a perfect 0 today, so I should be having a good internet day. It sounds like I might be on your end. Or YouTube's. Happens. The scale is tempting, but so is the token. It's just 1 token, though. No, we're not bringing that in here. Nope. Alright, you're coming back to help? Okay. Not taking the shortcut, I see. Just watch your head. And so Gojira Van voted for option 2 where we get the scale. Everything's good on my end. Scale is tempting, but so is that token. I'm going to lean towards us getting the scale. You know, we're here for Rathalos parts. Sure if it's an issue. I'm sure it's an issue on my end. Maybe it's YouTube update or something. I haven't watched streams in ages. Go with the scales. Going with the scales. All right, let's do it. 2 time cards and a Rathalos scale, and then we're going to 29. I'm just going to turn. So they're already at 29. Don't move. The discarded cards are Sleep Toad, get out, and Misread. I'm discarding all the bad ones. This is good. And then we both get Rathalos. Hi. You helping me today? Helping me? Yeah. This pen is not that great. I wonder where my good one went.
I didn't take it.
I know you didn't. It's okay. I think I signed a check or something with it, and I handed it to Mom. Oops. I'm scared that we're not even going to win. But now that we have a Rathalos scale, if we failed and got back to this position again in the story, we would be able to choose something else. So, maybe that might help us. Alright. Oh, hey, this works out! So, entry 29 says, refreshed from the momentary pause in the hunt, you ready yourself for the next stage of the pursuit. Gain 1 track token. Progress to entry 27. Look at that. If you take that, you get a track token anyway. Look at that. We both win. Okay. So entry 27. Let's go for broke. Grab that scale. All right, good. 27 only has 1 option as well. Clambering down the rock face in the morning is surprisingly profitable. The brightness of the new sun illuminates a seam of macalite you might have missed had you risked the journey in the dark. Each hunter gains 1 macalite ore and progresses to entry 12. We're getting a ton of stuff here. Not even a choice? I wonder if the Rathalos choose your own adventure is just shorter, or there's more options. Hey, you know what? We had no macalite ore. We had already spent it. What did we spend that on? We needed that for something. If it's something valuable, like the Jagras mail, we could make another one for a second Palico rally, but I don't know. I think I'd rather have the Anjanath stuff for Marathon Runner. Yes, we were needing some macalite anyway. We were. I just don't remember what it was. Gojira, I don't know if you remember. Yeah, we got a win-win. It was apparently a win-win-win. You get a third win. She's hiding behind me. All right. Progress to entry 12. And this one also doesn't have a choice. These will be coming out with more. This is weird. Whatever prey Rathalos descended on at the edge of the forest put up quite a fight. It ripped the tail clean off the creature and sprayed blood across the trees. Leaves slick with ichor. That's gross. Rathalos is a big monster. We gotta stop it. Yeah, the fight is several... this fight is several hours old. Rathalos escaped its infuriated prey. The tail, however, remains behind. Each hunter gains 1 Rathalos tail? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It fought another Rathalos? Each hunter gains 1 Rathalos tail and gain 1 track token. This was huge going for the scales earlier. We're getting another track token. What? Something already cut its tail off? I think this was a different Rathalos. Like, it defeated another Rathalos? I don't think I've ever seen that. 2 Rathalos, like, together? Not even, like, different color. Just, like, 2 Rathalos together. And they were fighting. You know, imagine if they animated that every time we cut off the tail. They did in the PS2. On the PS2, whenever something cut off, it spurted blood everywhere. It was nasty. Alright, proceed to... Yeah, it was nasty. 21 for PS2 standards. It was nasty. Alright, so 21 is what we're going to read. Which also doesn't have a choice? What is going on? Alright, so Rathalos' tail... What's the plural of Rathalos? Rathaloses? Rathali? I feel like it's Rathalos, but good question. Alright, we got a tail. I don't understand how, but we got a tail. I would look how much we need that, but we didn't even have a choice. It fell in our lap. I definitely like how visceral this game is. Yeah, I know. It's if this was animated verbatim, like, in the game, the games would probably be M. Yeah, I know. And you're all over the game today, aren't you, Squirt? She thinks this is really funny. Your progress stalls. You were so close, but now Rathalos seems to have fled from the beating it took at the claws of its intended prey. Its intended prey was another Rathalos. That's insane. No sightings and no evidence of it can be found. You won't turn back, but you can't prevent yourself from becoming somewhat dispirited. Progress to 15. No options. And also no option here. Wow, you get shoehorned into like 10 different choices? Stop. 10 different choices if you, well, not 10. What is this, like the 5th one in a row? Where you don't have a choice of what's going on? Just because we chose the scales. It's one of those cases where the singular is also the plural. I think so. I think. You can see 2 Rathalos together in wilds, and yes, they fight each other. Oof. I would think so. Does the cheese obelisk still exist, by the way? It lives rent-free in my head. I think of you guys every time I see it when I'm at Jungle Gyms. Yes, the cheese obelisk is there. They keep repairing it, too. Clover loves jungle gyms as well. Alright, number 15. The day whiles on, and you grow ever more frustrated. Whiles on? I've never heard anybody use that word like that. Clover, keep your hands off. Remember the rules, okay? Hold on. You grow ever more frustrated. No Rathalos. You reassure yourself the creature must reemerge. It was badly injured. Wait a minute. It was badly injured? Its tail really did? Wait a minute. So it was fighting its intended prey, whatever the prey was, and the prey cut off its tail. The actual it can't be cut off, though. It can't. Maybe it's just like a piece of the tail? To be fair, there's all these spikes and stuff over here, so maybe that counts as Rathala's tail? Oh no, she's Frankenstein necromancy. Exactly. I feel like, I don't know, you take whatever the words that come out of here as you will. I'm just reading them, okay? It was badly injured. It needs food if it's to have the energy to heal. Keep going, you tell yourself. Keep going. Shuffle the recovery card into the time deck. Progress to entry 7. Uh-oh. What's recovery? These are the extra blue ones. We're looking for the card recovery. At least we technically gained a time card, so this is good. So his tail is already broken? Yeah, that's what it just said. But it's... See, in the video game, you break the tail, it literally comes flopping off in a huge, like, perfect, clean cut. But I guess in this, like, it just lost, like, a piece of its tail during this kerfuffle it had with whatever its prey is that's clearly strong enough to fight against Rathalos. The recovery card says, the monster regains 5 lost health. If no damage is inflicted during the hunter's next turn, at the end of their turn, the monster regains another 5 lost health. We really want to discard this. Now we finally see the downside of choosing to get all this stuff. Rathalos, basically, if we screw up, has 90 health right now. And I am going to shuffle that in there nice and fair, because I would, of course, want that to end up on top so I can discard it, or at the very bottom so we never get to it. But if it was at the very bottom and we discarded our way down there, like that Anjanath fight, then, you know, he could heal at the very end of the fight when we're on our last legs and basically dead. Let's do it. I'm sorry, what was that card? That card, you heard me, said, if we draw it, Rathalos immediately heals 5 HP, and then if we don't deal damage to him during that next turn, he heals another 5. Alright. Let's just hope and pray that gets discarded, because that card's awful. A lot of the red ones we've added are good. Not that one. Here we are. It progressed to entry 7. It's another single choice. What's going on? Finally, after an apparently endless trek through the forest, you see broken foliage in the forest canopy. You instantly recognize. It's where Rathalos plunged downward upon its prey. The beast is back and the hunt is on again. Gain 1 track token, progress to 24. Man, just going on this excursion, we're not even making decisions. The other ones, we were actually choosing stuff. Here, finally we have a choice. The path splits. Like every other monster, they've done a great job. There's always like at least 2 choices, sometimes more. That's the most unfair card I've ever seen in this game. I don't know. I think the most unfair one is Rampage, where the monster doesn't give you a turn, and anyone a turn, and just does something twice. I don't know. There's also the ones that we drew 2 times against Anjanath, where it's like you roll a dice and discard that many time cards. Oh my god. That can be devastating. Where did it tell us to go? 24? Yep, 24. I'm gonna make the joke every time. We did it! Alright. You can hear it. The creature is so near you're certain you can smell its foetid breath. Ew! I'm telling you, the thesaurus, man, this is nasty. To be fair, it's better to have a linear section like this where nothing goes wrong, unless like the Toby. Yeah, Roar was awful. Roar is oh, it's so bad. You push aside branches, waiting to catch a glimpse of the prey you've tracked for so long. It's ahead, you're certain. Hunker down and tread carefully. Gain 1 track token. Or, this option can only be chosen if the hunters have at least 1 Rathalos plate in their inventories. Never mind, it's not a choice. We gain another track token. I mean, we have a bunch of these, so this is good. Progress to 33, this is probably the fight. Alright. There it is, Rathalos. The beast squats over its prey, huge wings carved around the corpse and shielding it from other predators. It sniffs the air, then bellows in fury as it senses your presence. You respond with a war cry of your own. Battle begins. Gain 2 track tokens. Man, so, like, you choose to pick up those scales, and you are shoehorned into this long story, and then you finally get to the point where you run into Rathalos and there was no more decisions you can make after that. That is weird. So we gain 2 track tokens, reveal your track tokens, check the Scoutfly level, and begin the hunting phase. Let's see what we got. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 0. Oh my god. We got 8. Holy crap. You respond with a war crime of your own. Did I hear wrong? War cry. A war crime. I'm not even gonna make a joke. None of them are appropriate. Okay, so the Scoutfly level, if you finish the Rathalos adventure with equal to or fewer tracks, now we have equal to or more tracks than the maximum. Yep, we have more than the maximum. We add Charging Swoop to the behavior deck. But remember, he can... Why is that the good card? That's the worst. Are you kidding me? Charging Swoop... Like, these 2 that I'm holding give us 2 turns after it. Now, to be fair, they're lethal damage, but still. This one's also lethal damage. It does 9. Our health is 8. Okay. And it gives 1 hunter a turn afterward. Well, that sucks. Rathalos. Alright, let's see where we are supposed to spawn here. I will introduce the lay of the land in a moment. The hunters, we can spawn here, here, for some reason, or way back here. So, we probably want to stay farther away from him. That's a lot of freaking water. I'm going to assume we want to stay away and he will come to us. Or shoot fire at us. That's probably what's going to happen. Alright, so, back here behind Los, see this back here? That is the only rock node. The only one. But there is one. You see this over here? That's the only forest node, or the bush. It's the only hiding spot. All of these other ones are ponds. Ponds are awful. Just as a reminder, you step in a pond, your sharpness goes down by 2. It's just what happens. It's terrible. So this is a D&D kind of game. I'm still trying to grasp what's happening. So the beginning part is like a choose-your-own-adventure, and it manipulates the hunt itself when we get into it, which we are just about to start. Those nodes that are down here all determine the actual game itself. We're just determining like where we started when we came in here. I think this is okay. There'll be moral support. Yeah, got it. I mean, outside of the choose your own adventure part, it's basically us going, all right, do we attack? Do we hold back? That kind of thing. Okay. I'm gonna try to shuffle these. Once again, they make these the tiniest little cards. Steam Forged Games makes some itty-bitty stuff. Let's stay further away. Yeah, I put you further away, and I'm a little closer, hoping that he breaks the tie and goes for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just kidding. We are exactly the same distance according to the game. I'm allowed to start here. Yeah, we could stay here in hopes that his attack, whatever it is, just can't reach us. He's going to be going for the nearest, meaning you break the tie. Alright, and the fight begins. I recommend bringing Alex's playlist of the game up to this point. Oh, binging, yeah. It'll be like the NPCs in the background who do the funny emotes when you complete a quest. Yeah, exactly. That's what we need. Raging Charge. He immediately moves 5 nodes towards you. Okay. So, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. He pushes you. You know what? He's going to push you this way, away from me. 4 and 5. Face him, at least, you coward. He attacks 1 node... Just basically, okay, so just 1 node away, and he's attacking the 1 node, so it's actually safe if he actually went this way. You can hit him in the face if you can somehow get out of this jail-free card. Oh my god, to dodge this you need a 5. And if you don't, you take 9 damage, and you're stunned. Oh my god! Let's see your hand. You have a Greatsword block, okay. Overhead Slam is a 1. Strong Charge Up is a 3. Overhead Slam and Overhead Slam. Okay, so it would cost you 3 cards to dodge this. Your physical defense, because this is a physical attack, is already 3. And you can put down a Greatsword block to block another 3. So if you want, you can take 3 damage and get stunned. Well, actually, hold on. Hold on. I never got an answer to this in the last stream where this same thing happened, where you had the choice of blocking something, and in the board game, it says that if an ailment is in the attack, you will take it in the attack, and the Greatsword block only says it blocks damage. However, I think it should only block sleep, paralysis, blast blight, or poison. Stun makes no sense. You can't be stunned if you are blocking something and you have the stamina to withstand it. It is not possible. As far as I'm aware, in any Monster Hunter game, it is not possible. Yeah, that was a terrible move for him to open with. But I think the last time we saw you, Alex, was when you burned your beard off. I'll turn on your tablet. Hold on. Yeah, my beard caught fire.
And it got red.
Yeah, you remember that? When my beard caught on fire? Yeah, she said that a meteor from Venus crashed in the backyard and made a huge fireball, and that's what burnt off my beard. Which is ridiculous. No game has done that in this series. Which is why me, as the DM controlling this game, I say if you use a Greatsword block to block Raising Charge, you are not going to sustain that stun. So, I'm not doing this to be in your favor. I'm saying that that is more fair to Monster Hunter than taking stun after being blocked. Otherwise, so that's how it happened. Yeah, of course.
I don't know what to do here.
What's wrong?
It's not showing.
Get a parent to unlock the app. Okay, that's what it says. Sign in with a parent's account. Clover, what game are you trying to play here?
I didn't click it. Set it down.
What is it doing?
I didn't click anything.
I understand. I'm gonna try and get out of it. Here you go. Can you play something else? There you go. Oh, it's YouTube Kids. Come here. Bring it to me. It's asking me to solve a math problem so I can get in here. Well, let me use my phone.
Dad, I think this is too many screens.
This is too many screens, you're right. YouTube Kids just updated. Come on. Not now. I agree. Here you go, Squirt. Man. Alright. Back to bed. Need to walk the dog soon. Gotcha. That being said, I'm stupid, so it might be wrong. Wait, okay, so you can only get stunned if you get hit in the game. I am 99% sure you can't get stunned if you block it. Exactly. Hate having to risk getting stammed out on our first turn. Yeah, so either you block, or you start stamming yourself out on the first turn. Being said, I'm so stupid. I'm fairly confident that it never happens in the game. But you did draw a greatsword block, so you could choose to put that down and just block this ridiculous attack. Now, I need to hear votes. Either you put 3 cards in your stamina board right now, and one of them being your best card, or you block it and you take 3. Why does it need you to do math in order to unlock the app? Verification code not good enough? No, so, YouTube Kids must have just updated, and it wanted to know, like, Of course it wants to know more information about your kid, so we can tailor more videos to them. But it needed to have me, the parent, answer a bunch of questions that are specifically for the parent. But yeah, YouTube Kids, the app, is... at least there's no ads on it, you know. But it's got a lot of crap in there. It's okay. There's some good things, but I wish you would get back into watching PBS Kids. Anyway, I need some votes here on what we're going to do. And while we're waiting, I'm going to draw my hand. Oh, and we need to determine who goes first. Had that went for me, I could have dodged decently well, but it would have cost me 2 cards. I'm voting block. I'm kind of thinking you should block too. This is that's a pretty scary attack. It came in real fast. And I think Cameron was out of it for a bit, and he might be going to walk his dog, so I'm going to assume we're going to block this. So you discard Greatsword block with the rest of your defense, which is decent. Instead of taking 9 damage, you only take 3. I wish Greatsword block was better than that. But at least you're not dead. And I do have Vigor Wasp Spray. So if you get another opportunity to block like that, then yeah, okay, good. Definitely block, says Cameron. Excellent. So, we never determined who goes first. I'm on the left, you're on the right. Here we go. They're both 3s. We're going to do that again. I got a 3 again, but you got a 5. That means you go first. So after this block, you are choosing to do something. Oh my god. Rathalos has a lot of defense. Now, we can slightly nerf his fire attacks by hitting him in the face. You are permitted 1 walk action, so if you wanted to hit him in the side instead, which can take one of his attacks out. Or... oh, the best one is to break the side. It has the best defense there, but it gives us extra turns. Only on attacks with his body, so maybe that's like hip checks and stuff. Rathalos does that, yeah. Alright, and you got a 2 card. Only 1 person gets to act after this card? Oh my god! Okay. Holy crap, only you get to act after this, and he's gonna attack again. So you better be ready to dodge. Well, you're gonna get a new hand, so... you definitely block. I recommend focusing the head so we can nerf his fire. Okay, based on your hand... oof. Oof. Well, you know what? If you do attack the head, you're going to do a lot of damage. You're not going to break anything. If you want to break, you're only going to... you'll put 2 break cards down, but you're only going to... Man, this stinks. You got a terrible hand. Okay, so let me show you. This card, Overhead Slam. Okay, Overhead Slam only deals 1 attack card. But it says Draw +1 for each other overhead slam you played this turn. You have 3 of them in your hand, and you're only allowed to play 2 cards. Your only other card is Strong Charge Up, which makes your next card deal 2 break damage. So if you're going for the head, as I can hear you guys say, if you want to break it, you need to play Strong Charge Up, and then you're only allowed 1 overhead slam, which just does 1 damage. And then I'd recommend even discarding the 2 overhead slams because you got to dodge. Meaning you're not going to get any advantage out of them at all. But if you play 2 overhead slams, you deal 3. You're probably right. You should probably start trying to break it. So that's your choice. So it sounds like we're hitting the head. Do you want to go for break damage, or do you want to go for damage? There's no water in there at all. Threw that down real we're in trouble. I got a bad feeling just by choosing a block, you're gonna cart. The choose your own adventure, no choice thing is gonna continue into the actual board game itself, and we have no choice. You chose the block, you died. You just don't know it yet. Also, if you get cornered over here, there's gonna be no way out except for going through the pond. As you can see, the pond is all over here. Super Saiyan aura build up for just a little dink on his head. Yeah, basically, you do this like, and then you let it go and smack really quick. Go for several, whatever difference it makes. Okay. All right, we're gonna Super Saiyan bonk him in the face with Strong Charge Up, Overhead Slam. I'm gonna recommend you discard these for a chance at a better hand for dodging in a moment. So that's what we're gonna do. Strong Charge Up gives you 2 break tokens on his face. He needs 6 to break it. And then you're gonna deal 1 card. It's your 4. Hello. But it doesn't matter because his defense is 3. So it didn't even matter. You drew your 4, and it didn't even matter. Because his health is just, his defense is just that stupid. So, he's at 79. Good job, Great Sword User. It's your turn. It's the end of your turn, and I can't act. Wiggly Litchi. You may discard all attack cards from your stamina board. We've never gotten that yet. Oh my god, that is so good. It's not about the dungeon, it's about the hype moments and the aura farming. There's been some really crazy moments that we've played in here. Wiggly Litchi, this is our first time ever seeing this one. I'm really glad to see this. Alright, so you flip this token over to indicate that it's my turn to take it next. You get Strong Rising Slash. Excellent, that's some damage. You get Tackle. Here's your stuff. Wide Slash is good. Another Wide Slash. And Jumping Slash. If you could stand yourself out, you could do such an amazing turn. But you need to dodge. Otherwise, you're about to die. And that's about to happen right now. Rathalos' next turn gives us 3 turns after this. However, he is shooting a fireball. He moves 3 nodes forward. That pushes both of us. I'm going to be pushed this way, thank you very much. And he's going, because he's going to push 1, 2, 3. He's now cornered you in the pond. You can't get out of this. Perfect, I hope we can stun him. Sorry, where was that the last 3 hunts? What? Yeah, the Wiggly Litchi? I don't know. I've never seen the Wiggly Litchi, but that's a great card. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I read that as, in the end, it doesn't even mattress, and that's actually a lot better. In the end, it just doesn't even mattress. Well, I'm kind of facing his tail here. If you can somehow not get killed to Flame Burst, that would be nice. You have 5 HP, 2, 3 Fire Res. You're still dead if you take this. You must dodge it. It is a dodge value of 5. Criminy. Oh my god! You have 1, 2, and the rest of your attacks are 1s. Okay. So you get to choose one of your 1s and keep it in your hand. What's his stun resistance like? Okay, he can be stunned. I assume you want to keep tackle and basically stand yourself out. Oh my god, you're gonna... We're so dead. There goes our entire hand. Not only your entire hand, that stands you out. This one dodge roll is going to kill you. I assume you want tackle as your only one that you want. And 2, and yeah. I intentionally discarded overhead slam to try and get higher numbered cards for you to dodge with, and you didn't get them. Okay. What monsters and weapons are there in the game? Every weapon is in the game. I do have an expansion so you can play with every type of weapon hunter. And what monsters that are in this particular one that we're playing in this campaign has Great Jagras, Tobi-Kadachi, Anjanath, Rathalos, and Azor Rathalos. But we're going to end with Kushal Daora, because he's extra. Wait, activate dummy! Activate dummy! Slight retcon! Wait a minute, hold on. Can we do that? Can we do that? Man, hold on. Where was he? He was here. He was here. We didn't... I don't know if I'm going to let you do that. We already flipped the card over. As soon as I flip the card over... Yeah, I'm sorry. We should have activated the dummy. But... since I flipped that card over, we already know... Yeah, forgot about that. Okay, so just... Remember, you have 2 dummies. We probably should have used it. It's too late. That moment has passed. He has already charged you. I don't care. I will gladly take the retcon. I know, but I wouldn't. And we can do better than that. It's okay. All right, so you can take 4. No, you can't take this. It will kill you. Unless I could select the hunter within 2 nodes of your hunter. I could waste my Vigor Wasp spray to save you. That I can do at any point. Noting your hunter, the centers. You do 12 damage instead of saying almost has a threat value of 9. Remove this token at the end. You don't have to do that on your turn. Too late, already moved. Commit to the bit. Yeah, we gotta commit to the bit. Alright. I was thinking, like, maybe. Where'd I put your hand? Oh, over here? I'm being stupid. Alright, no, that's my hand. Okay. You're practically stammed out right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just to dodge. We get 3 turns after this. But good God, it's not gonna go so well for us. Alright, so it's my turn. It looks like I should be able to hit his tail from here, but I can't. I have to go on that node under him. Okay. Well, that was something. If I can play 2... I can start trying to break... I'm not standing in the pond, so I guess I'm breaking the tail. And then Alex, use your ability. To heal you? I can't. You're too far away. The hunter is within 2 nodes of your hunter. Recover all health of the hunter by setting their health to full. Oh, you know what? Actually, once I step here, you're within 2 nodes. It doesn't make any sense, but I could heal through the... through Rathalos' butthole. And then it, he burps out the Vigor Wasp, and it explodes on you. That's what I could do. But you've got 5. It only heals your health. It doesn't heal your stamina. If it did both, yes. But you need a whole honkin' potion right now. Unless that next move, we use a potion to clear our stam bar. You probably should. He's going to the farthest hunter next time, which doesn't mean anything because, yeah, you're gonna break the tie unless I attack and get away from him. Anyway, should I focus on damage or breaking? Yikes. I can only play 2, and I have 2 cards that can deal break damage right now. All the healing gas goes through one end, out the other. Exactly. So you know how it works. Alright, so I'm going to spend my turn using Blade Dance, and then Bladed Fang. So first, let me just put the 2 They're on his tail. He better not get something that heals as break tokens. That would stink. First, I do 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, which in the tail has resistance of 3. So I dealt 1. This is going to be unbearable. I'm telling you, the worst part of Rathalos is his defense is unreasonably high. Next, I draw 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I dealt 2. Check it out, everybody. I dealt 3 damage to Rathalos. And I dealt 2 break tokens on him. All right. Do I want the rest of these? Kind of. They're okay. Alright, I'm going to stay where I'm at. I'm going to keep these. I draw 2. Bladed Fangs. Alright. And another Blazing Fold Slash. That's great. Here's the dangerous thing. Nitro Toad. Oh my god. Oh no. I say breaking. Yep, I went for breaking. Oh my god. As a reminder, whenever we find a Nitro Toad, Poison Cup, anything like that, we basically have a 50% chance of it affecting us or the monster. And, yeah. Nitro Toad could give me Blast Blight, or it could put a break token on Rathalos. If I get a 1 through 3, it is a break token on Rathalos. 4, 5, 6, it affects me. 2, yeah! Alright. I rolled well. Alright, I can put it on a part of my choice, and I am gonna say his face. I think you were attacking the right spot there. Plus, we kind of don't want to be near that face. Nitro Toad, you helped us out. I discard my first one. My hand is back to 5. It is your turn. Oh yeah, at the end of your... No, it never was your turn. You truly are this stamped out. That's awful, and you have 1 card in your hand. Well, it is your turn, and you have Tackle. You stam yourself out with Tackle. Oh my god. Okay, so you can walk, but he's going for the farthest hunter after this, so... You probably want to be the nearest, and I'm going to try to move my hunter away so he goes for me instead. Alright, well, you have a chance to hold on. I have an idea. You want to get out of here. This is still... Follow me here. Step in the pond. This is still 1 node away from him. You can still hit him. And escape. Well, you can't... move. You can still walk 1 node. But if you sharpen and potion right now, you basically don't take the penalty for standing here, and you're still nearest, and then we can start trying to fight and get him out this way. He needs to get away from the water. Say this turn we take the potion and pass. I think you step here, basically discard, who cares, I shuffle it, and then you go back to the hunt and everything. Obviously, hitting him with Tackle right now would be pretty foolish. In fact, you might even want to discard this and get something better. But that is your choice. You also have Palico Rally, and he is your ability. We could... Well, if you're going to sharpen because of the stam problem, I don't think we need to worry about using your Palico now. Good idea. I'm going to assume all of that. Okay, so Tackle, discard, step here... Take a potion. Glug. For some reason, potions clear your stamina in this game. Your 4 will just be randomly shuffled back in somewhere. Full here, clear stamina, brand new hand. I'm gonna go walk the dogs, hopefully make progress on this. Alright. Alrighty, so that costs 1 potion. It's a shame. But it's not a cart. Oh, in your health. That's important. Okay, so that was your turn. Brief Respite. You may discard 1 attack card from any slot of your stamina board. That, not gonna help you. Here's your new hand. Tackle. Strong slash. Great sword block. True charge slash and overhead slam. You have too many overhead slams in that deck. That they are terrible cards, I swear. Alright, that flips that over. That was your turn. It is now my turn again. Because we got 3 turns out of that Flame Burst move. I do have 1 break card. And then I could just deal a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah, I could just deal a lot of damage. Okay. I'm only allowed to play 2. And I'm going to do it. First off, I'm going to use Bladed Fangs, which does 1 more break token. This goes to his tail. Unfortunately, I can't hit anything else. 2 attack cards. 1, 2, 3. Well, you can only deal a minimum of 1. So, there's that. And here's a big one. Blazing Double Slash. This is elemental. He does block fire, but because of Anjanath Helm's fire attack, I'm going to draw another attack card. So I'm actually drawing 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Block that, Anjanath. Or Rathalos, whatever the hell your name is. So I'm dealing 7. Yeah, I don't know why that took me so long. I was like, wait a minute. Defense, health. I was like looking at so many numbers then on my computer. Okay. Puts him at 68. Alright. Who? What? Great. Alright, yeah, I got the wrong guy. Don't worry about it. I've played a lot of Monster Hunter. For sure, I'm good. Okay, so with that, I gotta end my turn properly. This is gonna be discarded naturally from this here, which is Suspended Boulder. This could be good or this could be really bad. Do I want to discard anything? Yeah, I'm gonna discard this in hopes of getting something better to dodge with, because I'm about to dodge. I'm also gonna use my walk action to go here, making me the farthest hunter from Rathalos. Means I draw 1. Oh, a feint. Oh, nice. 2, 3. You know, I'm gonna use the feint now. F-E-I-N-T. To discard these 2. I only have... Oh, these are great. I can dodge him. Alright. Pretty much whatever he's got, I can dodge. But Suspended Boulder's happening. On a 1 through 3, Rathalos takes 5 direct damage. On a 4 through 6, I take 2. Let's say continue focusing his tail. Alright, I can keep working the tail if you think you can bust his face. We're both halfway. Suspended Boulder time. It's a 2! Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm getting lucky with these. That is 5 direct damage. Alright. He was at 68, right? That should be correct. Alright. There goes the Suspended Boulder. Crushes Anjanath. Does substantial damage. That's great. I got my whole board cleared. It is now his turn. We flip over Flying Fireball. First of all, he faces the farthest hunter, which is me. He takes 2 steps to his right. 1, 2. This is actually the one that's in the tutorial of the book. And oh my god, up to 5 nodes away, so it's gonna hit me. And a dodge value of 5. He shoots a fireball that does 9 damage. He's clearly aiming right here. So I just need to dodge for 5, and I can absolutely do it. It's gonna cost me some good stuff. Might as well get rid of that. And that card is the same as this other one. So I guess that's what I'm doing. 1, 2, and a 3, 4, 5. In order to just do a sick dodge right here, I do a backflip. I land on my knees and like do an air guitar as I land to make sure that it's really cool. Such a bad habit of keep holding and sneezes, and now I'm sick and getting recoil damage, drainage, and anything. My brain is rattling in my cranium. Oh man, I hope you feel well soon. That's awful. Ever since I got my turbinates reduced in my nose, by the way, I haven't gotten sick. I haven't gotten sinus infections. I used to have terrible sinus issues, and now I can sleep a lot better. Still have apnea. That's a problem. Yep, Flying Fireball is one of his scariest moves, but I just dodged it with some sick flips in the air guitar, and now he whiffed, and we have 3 turns to deal with him. You actually take your turn. I forgot to flip this. It is your turn. You need to step out of the water, first of all. But if you step in this new set of water, you're going to be in trouble. He's still going for the farthest hunter after this. So how about we trade places? What if you attack the tail now, and then I attack his face? How many cards? 2 cards to play. You have Strong Rising Slash, which can deal some break token damage into his tail. Not enough, though. You have Greatsword Block, Tackle, a True Charge Slash. There's no way you're going to get to that, and an Overhead Slam. Your best thing is probably a tackle. Honestly, if you tackle now, you can get into a good position. Because tackle lets you walk one more. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Alright, cool. Tackle lets you have... Let's do it in this order. Tackle lets you walk first. So, walk here. And then use your walk for the turn to walk all the way to the tail. Which, his tail is so big, it's actually in the way of the node. So, there we go. Alright. Might have to have surgery on my nose, but had a bad dependence on nasal sprays when I got COVID and made it hard to breathe during that. Yes, I've been there, and I'm telling you, the turbinate surgery is what I had reduced on my turbinate. Crystal did it as well. Okay, so that was your tackle. We already started playing it. You draw 1 attack card into the tail. It's a 3, doesn't matter. He still takes 1 damage. Can't take less than 1. And then you deal 1 stun token to him. 1 more, and this guy is about to get stupid. And next, you play a Strong Rising Slash, which costs, or gives him 2 more break tokens into his tail. And that is 1 away, if you can believe it. We're still not there. No, hold on. 1, 2... Yeah, 1 away. It's still not broken yet. And you deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, man. His defense is 3, so he takes 2. Alright. I was hoping for some bigger numbers out of you. You got the Greatsword. Come on. There are a lot of expansions. Whoa, yeah, there's a lot of expansions for this. And they also just did a whole campaign for Iceborne. Oh my gosh, just scroll through all the unlocked things that they had on that campaign for Iceborne. I missed out. I was getting other board games at the time. So yeah, I've totally missed out on Iceborne and most of the expansions for this game. I have a few, and we're going to play with those. If we have a ton of fun with this and you guys want more, I'll consider more, but we'll see. We also got an extra damage card because of the element. You think we do, but we don't, because he blocks water. So, I mean, if you were dealing fire damage like me, you would get an extra damage card. Yeah. But this says it's specifically for a fire attack. Whenever you play a fire elemental attack, you draw 1 extra. So, Strong Rising Slash actually just deals 2 damage cards. Which stinks. Because that was kind of what was the ace in the hole in that deck. Okay, so hopefully you can get another break. Honestly, you might want to discard your hand in hopes of getting a break. Like your whole hand. This card, this hand isn't so great anyway. You're not going to get the True Charge Slash regardless. Overhead Slam needs to go. Do you want to keep Greatsword Block is the question. You're attacking next turn. He's not moving. And if we really wanted to, if you were really truly stamped out, which you won't be, you could use your Shield Spire, which is just better. So I say get rid of those. My opinion, you can do whatever you want. You choose. So we'll flip that over. Well, we're a quarter of the way done with the fight. Monster retreats! No! Okay, hold on. One thing at a time. You discard Strong Rising Slash, you get your new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looked like it was 5. You have a way to break a single thing with a Jumping Slash. We just played it at the wrong time. God damn, that sucks. You actually have a really good hand here. Yeah, you got a decent hand. But, oh, that is not good. Okay, so, yep, those flip over. I discarded that. We're getting some sunlight over here. You can kind of see. Actually, it's not that bad. You can see this casting a shadow, but I don't know. That's okay. All right. The sun's just going down right now is the problem. Clover opened my window earlier. my blinds. Be nice if the window was open. It's actually kind of hot in here. All right, so we discard 4 time cards automatically. Each hunter may sharpen their weapon and use a potion from the communal pool. I will absolutely sharpen, but 4 time cards was not worth it. You'll sharpen as well. Shoot. Yeah, we're only a quarter of the way there. That's crazy. Might as well take this free sharpen, get your attack back. You may sharpen it once. He's the leader of the bunch. Alright, 4 time cards. They are Suspended Boulder, Tactical Shifts, and Threat Shifts. Wait a minute. Yeah, that was 4. I can count. Don't worry about it. I am a professional at counting. This is getting really bright now. It's in my face, so I'm going to close this. A little better. Alright, what was the next thing? You just did your first turn out of this. He made us discard a bunch of stuff. We sharpened. Good to go. Alright, so my hand is somehow down to 2 cards. How is that possible? Because I dodged him, and I fainted. That's why. I dodged and I fainted. I can only play 2 cards, so I guess these are the 2 cards I'm going to play. I can't break anything, so I might as well move over here and start attacking with everything I've got. I've got a round slash here, which I should play second so I can do a retreat. Like this. Alright, so first I do Blazing Fold Slash, which does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because of Vanjanath Helm. And I'm hitting him in the face, so that deals 4. So, bam. Alright. And no break tokens. I don't have any. And Round Slash does 1, so I don't know why I'm flipping it, but 1, I have to, I guess. To deal 1 more. I feel like I'm dealing more damage than you are right now. I don't know how that's happening. Okay, so. That's all the damage I can deal. That's the end of my turn. Threat Shift. Oh, God. Okay, so this gets discarded. Everyone passes the tokens. So now I have the threat. Good. I guess that's okay. It could have been worse. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so I now have to draw a new hand of 5. Blade, come on. Blade, okay, this is good for breaking, but that's great for breaking, but not dodging. Dodging stab. And feint. Okay, well, I'm going to play the feint. Discard these 2. I'm in trouble. You might have to use your Palico ability to save me, because I don't think I can dodge the next hit. All 4 of my cards in my hand are 1s. Oh, you are damaging him more because I'm hitting it. Yeah, I am hitting him more. Right. You had to dodge out of the get-go. Okay. Yeah, I think it might be Palico time. So I was allowed to walk at the end of that. I'm going to walk this way. Try to get away from him, from what little I can. And, you get 1 more turn. And, yeah, would really hope you throw out your Palico to save my life, because I think I'm gonna die. If he has a dodge value of 5, I literally can't dodge it, and I'm gonna be cooked. Your turn. If you want to break his tail, honestly, move here for your free walk, because now you can choose where you want to play your attacks. And, This is actually kind of a tough turn. So if you play Jumping Slash first, I know it's weird because that's supposed to end your combo. If this attack card is played on the 5th slot of your stamina board, discard it. Which it's not, so it's going to sit there. But it deals 1 break and 2 attack. And then you can aim... Oh, this actually says there has to be 2 cards before you can play it. So for that, here's what I think you should do. Strong Rising Slash either the wings or the body. You choose. Then you can Jumping Slash and hit the tail and cut it off. So wings or body? Wings... Oh, it was totally body. So if you get 5 break tokens on the body, his defense is 4 there. But if you can get 5 break tokens on the body, any behaviors with his body gain an extra card and player gets to move afterward, which is huge. I think that's much better than removing Takeoff Blast from the behavior deck, which is what Breaking the Wings does. But it's your choice. Let me know what you think we should do. I'm going to start... Well, actually, I can't start rolling for damage because I don't know where you want to hit. Say body first, then tail. Okay. Body first, then tail. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you can't draw for the water. 7 into the body means you only hit him for 2. No, 3. That's still okay. And it puts 2 break tokens. I'm running short on these things. On his body. Man, if you had a tackle, we could have stunned him too. Are you using your Palico? And Jack agreed. Okay, excellent. And now you're Jumping Slash, and now you aimed. You're right at the corner. You hit him in the body, and now you aim just a little bit to the left, and you try and cut that tail off. You use 1 more break token, and it goes into the tail. Ka-thunk. There it goes. The tail is off. How much damage do you deal? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and he blocks in the tail for 3, so you deal another 2. Excellent. Yes, I will use Dummy to save you. Thank you. Where should you place Dummy? You can put the Dummy... hold on. Within 1 node of your hunter, this will act as a hunter with all immunity to all damage. Has a threat value of 9. Alright, so he wants to go for the farthest right now. So if he's going for the farthest, let's just hope the card you draw isn't Threat Shift. No, it's not going to matter. Or Misread. That would screw us over. If the next card is Misread, he's not going for the farthest, and, I could die. Anyway, actually, he would go for you. You would have wasted your Palico, and he would go for you instead. We don't want him to go into the water, so how about we lure him this way? That's 1 from your hunter, so I think that's a safe spot to put your Palico. Hopefully he doesn't trample you in the process. Alright, this gets discarded. Let's see if there's anything else in your hand you want to discard. That's a good damage dealer. That's... Oh, you have Tackle. True Charge Slash is only good if you stam yourself out, so let's actually get rid of it for now. And Tackle could stun him, which I think would matter, so let's keep it. Okay. Oh, that better not be Misread. I haven't seen Misread yet, and if that is Misread, it means we discard the top card off of his deck, and we can't tell what he's going to be doing next. Or, like, get an idea of who he's targeting. Alright, so your next 3 cards are Wide Slash, not great. Strong Rising Slash, that's better. And Great Sword Block. Okay. You're okay. You're okay. I already discarded 1. We already shuffled that up. We flipped these over. And we reveal the card is... Poison Cup. Here we go. We have rolled in our favor every time so far today. Is this where it ends? Are you going to kick the Poison Cup and sit in it? Because that's what we always do. Yes, that's exactly what you do. You immediately suffer poison, which I'm just going to activate now because it seems like a waste of time. You take 2 damage. Cool. Hey, Cameron's back. I'm going to blame the Poison Cup on you. It's not my fault. Alright, well, there goes the Poison Cup. It is Rathalloth's turn. Rathalloth's turn. Rathalloth's turn. Fire Spin. Jesus. So... Okay, I'm going to stop reacting and try to actually explain to you what happens. So first of all, Rathalos faces the farthest, which is your Palico. He doesn't take a step. He instead does Fire Spin, which attacks up to 2 nodes away. 1, 2. He's attacking these and this node too. All of these nodes. So your cat's invincible and takes none of this damage. Except Los might have just carded you. Because it's a fire attack, you can't block it, you can dodge it. You just have to give up your best 2 cards in your hand. You have to sacrifice those and you can dodge this. That cat didn't save you anything. Well, here, would you survive if you tanked it? No, we shouldn't tank it. That's so risky. 9 to 3 to 6. No, it would still kill you because of the Poison Cup. Yeah. Not my fault, Pale Rider. It's just that good. He is. Honestly, Succubus nailed it better than... We've had a lot of good poison. Vivra was also a really great one, too. Yeah, we're at 50, but at what cost? So, you have Greatsword block, but in this game, that's not going to do diddly for fire. Well, you're welcome, Alex. We saved you, but at what cost? I don't think you did save me. Because I could have dodged that. Actually, no, remember, I only have 1s in my hand. I couldn't have dodged this. So it would have, I would have lived. I'm the only one who would have survived this hit. And then I could have just Vigor Wasp sprayed. It would have been no big deal. Yeah, but at what cost? I'm assuming you're dodging this. Otherwise, you die. So, there go your cards. And of course, I got rid of True Charge Slash, which now would have come in handy. Alright, so that happens. He barbecues the area, and then he goes 3 steps towards the Palico. 1, 2, and then 3. Palico technically could slide, but it doesn't matter at that point. Alright, so he's facing that direction. You can still Shield Spire one more time. We have 2 turns after this, and I can't reach him because I'm using Dual Blades. That sure stinks. Do I have any way to approach? I do. Actually, I can reach him with the Lunging Stab. Okay, it doesn't break anything. How many break tokens in the face do we need? I can't do 2. I can do 1. What do you have? You have nothing. You got rid of all your good stuff because you had to dodge with it. So, that's awesome. I can't get there fast enough. I can. I have to sprint. Oh, do I do it? Oof. Okay, here's my walk. I'm gonna sprint Hey, just like actual world. I think we killed ourselves by sheer inconvenience. Yeah. I'm going to discard this to sprint one more towards him. And then for my 2... Oh, wait a minute. You may move your hunter 1 node before drawing damage cards if you do draw 1 less. I'm absolutely doing that instead. Alright, so I'm going to play 2 Blade Dance. Never mind, that's much better. I'll just sacrifice the damage. I'm going to draw 1 less for this first attack. It's a 2. See, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. First break token. On the face. Takes 1 damage. Where's his health? I got a different one here. Rathalos, you're so big. I can't see. No. 9. He was at 50. I'm just gonna set him here for now. He's in timeout until I can figure this move out. And then, 1 more break token. Breaks the face. Trust me, I'm hitting his face right now. And he takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And his weakness in the face is what now? 3, so he takes 2. Okay. I'll put him back. Oh, actually, no, I need to write. Tail and his head are broken. Excellent. So now, behaviors with fire have 1 less distance that they can shoot. Ugh. Time for the most usual part of the game. RNG screwing is over at the most critical juncture. Great. Now his fire attacks are nerfed. Yes, they are. Okay, so I only have 2 cards left in my hand that I can actually play. And I'm going to discard them both because neither are any good at dodging. Meaning I draw these 3. All are good. And I have a feint. I'm getting rid of it as well. But I got to draw 2 more. I got to make sure I draw the correct amount of cards. And I am playing that feint right now, so I can't stam out. That's a Coach Horn level hitbox. Deal damage to an enemy as they're running away a half a mile away. Yeah, he turned into Plesioth for a moment. Only 1 less damage, they're still gonna kill us. Yeah, it's still lethal. Alright, so I draw 2 of these. Bladed Fangs is not good, and I got 2 of them. Alright, I play my feint to discard these 2. Okay, I got a hand, and it's okay. It's not great. It's okay. I flip this over. You get a turn. Alright, so head is broken. Tail is broken. We started working on the body for the advantage. So you can take your walk right here. And you have 1 slot to play something. But you can still play 2 cards. The question is, should you? So first you can wide slash for free. Because it says you may discard this attack card after placing it on your stamina board. So play wide slash, discard wide slash. Now you can choose to play something else. So you play wide slash. You flip 1 card over. 3. So it's 1, no matter where you hit him. Okay, but still. Close. So. These are supposed to be miniatures. This thing is gargantuan. Here's my hand, okay? That's how much freaking space he takes up. This is huge. Okay, so this gets discarded. Your cards are Greatsword Block and Tackle. If he's doing a physical and he's going for the farthest hunter right now, which means I break the tie, he's going for me after this, which is good. You can tackle him and stun him. Right now. Lightsaber's just that good. The question is, do you stam out to stun him, or do nothing and just hope? Yeah, Kush is bigger. Kush is a lot bigger while we wait for your decision. Oh, criminy. This is how big Kushal Deora is. I've held him up multiple times now, but he's just unreasonably huge. That's just stupid. That thing's a miniature. Okay. Kushala is half the board. Stam out to stun him. I think you should do it too. Alright, you're allowed to move, make 1 movement and then attack and stun. Ideally, you would step over here to slide away from him, but That's not going to work. So you're going to shoulder check him in the side. You flip for 1 damage. It's a 3. Doesn't matter. He takes 1. Los, you're too big. Yep, go for the stun. And stun Parox. I'm just going to set that on top of him somewhere so we can see it. There he is. And that does it for your turn. Keep Greatsword block. You draw. Overhead slam. Overhead slam. Stop it! Tackle! Blind slash! These are all 1s! Oh, damn. If he goes for you, or if you're inside of this attack with fire, if it's a fire attack, I think you're dead. Yeah. Well, no. It's a dodge value of 1, right? Stun. I'll have to recheck the rules and make absolutely sure I know which one it is. This gets discarded. These are flipped. The card is a Poison Cup. No! Okay. You need to focus. I need you to lock in. There is a Poison Cup in front of you. We just drew back-to-back Poison Cups. Did I forget to do this on my turn? Because the last card here is a Poison Cup. Does that mean I needed a Poison Cup and I forgot to do it on my turn? That's what's going on. This is on my turn. I forgot to do my card. Because I did this and then I forgot to do this. That should have been discarded. Alright, never mind. We have to back up. This is me rolling for Poison Cup. Ugh, not again, for the love of God. God, it's always me getting poisoned. Why does it have to be me getting poisoned? Oh, thank God. Yes. It's not me. This is the first time this has ever happened. We actually poisoned Wait. He's immune to poison. It wasn't me. All right. Okay, now we need to draw yours. Keep hunting. Excellent. All right, so we discarded the 1 off the end there. We lost another time card, but that is expected. That stack is getting kind of high, but we're okay. We still have like at least half of them to go, and we have at least half of his health to go. In that case, we're not doing well. We need to hit him much harder. Okay. Is it Los's turn? I believe so. I believe it is Los's turn. Alrighty. Let's see what happens. I gotta remember. Oh, and also we broke his tail. Discard the top card of the monster's behavior deck. I'm just gonna discard this one. It really should have been Fire Spin. But whatever. Flamethrower. Jesus Christ. Okay, so I'm discarding Flamethrower. Meaning he is instead going to use Charging Swoop. This is the move that we added in. He looks at the farthest hunter. I break the tie. He aims at me. He goes 4 nodes forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. See ya. Wait a minute, he's stunned. He's stunned. Does stun affect his movement or his dodge value? I don't remember which one it is. We've had the monsters be stunned before, and it has come in handy. I think it's this dodge value. The dodge value of the monster's next attack is 1 and can't be increased or decreased by any other effect. Alright, so he really does run all the way over here and stunned. But to dodge this, it's just a 1. So, I'm just going to put a bad card down. One of my Bladed Fangs, I guess. Easy. Okay, we only get 1 turn after this. Luckily, it's mine. And because I can walk over here. He's going for the nearest after this. This is not good. Okay, so I can play 2 cards. I'm going to Bladed Fangs first, which lets me put a break token on his body, which puts it at 3. We have 2 more to go. I missed a bunch of comments on here. Hospital's cancer vaccine? What? Didn't even know that Thomas had cancer. That's very unfortunate. That's very sad news. Well, the monsters to get the good poison roll on. Yeah, I know. At least he's stunned. Told to watch your monster interviews. Yeah, I remember. I remember him. Yeah, what? I remember you. I know who that is, but it's a bit of a random thing to bring up. I can't imagine Rathalos running and falling like Gipsaros. That's what he did, though. He just kind of ran and fell. Except the fall was really easy to dodge, because somehow that's how stun works in the board game. Well, I guess, Lincoln, you can give my best to HamsterBomb if you see him, then. Okay, so, that is one more token there. Did I draw my attack? I don't think I did. Bladed Fangs is going to deal 1, 2, 3. And his resistance is 4 here, so he does a minimum of 1. And I'm at the pivotal point where I can aim my next hit, and I will. I'm going to aim it at the face because it's easier to deal damage there. Blazing Double Slash. How many attack cards do I have left? 1, 2, 3. I deal all 4 of these, and I need to sharpen next turn, or else I deal nothing. I deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which minus 3 deals 7. So it's actually going to be... Is that 37? Am I adding this right? If I was at 44? Yes? Yes? 37? I do a lot of math on the top of my head, and I feel like an idiot because, I have to do it live, but that's where we're at. All right, so that was at least a decent amount of damage. We got to keep hitting some more. Yes, 37. Thank you. All right, so what happens at the end of this turn? Brief Respite. You may discard 1 attack card from any slot of your stamina board. I don't know why you would choose. It doesn't matter. It just discard from there. All right, so that helps a lot. Flip your hunter token face down. Yep, let's flip these. That's a good reminder. And discard... I will discard Demon Mode. That's not going to help me. 1, 2... Okay, good. 3, 4, 5. I got a decent hand for dodging, because it's probably coming my way now. You've got to find some way to do something, though. It is your turn next. But before then, Rathalos moves again. And let's see. Remember, if he has a fire... Oh, shoot. We didn't break this fast enough. This is the attack that uses his body. That's a bummer. I tried to break it, but I couldn't get there. The attack is Tackle. Man, it does 9 physical. Jesus. Okay, so he takes 3 steps to me. 1, 2, 3. It's just that roar charge thing where he just falls down. Actually, Gipsaros does the same attack. And he attacks that node in particular. Well, it's actually all around him, but it's just a node of his body area flop splash. He goes here. It is a 4 to dodge this. Alright, I think I see how I'm going to do it. This is a 3 and a 1. I'm going to put those down to dodge this. And then I'm going to play Feint already. And take them back up. Alright, so I take nothing. We have only 1 turn after this? Are you kidding? Okay. Jeez Louise, at least it didn't deal stun to me. And I only have a 4 left in my hands. That's not good. Okay, hopefully I don't have to dodge again. His next attack is also going for me. I don't know what you're gonna do. You only have one slot. You have 2 overhead slams, which does nothing. You can't get to me. Dude, I'm horrible, man. I had to rethink 17 and replace 1 with 3. Rethink... What? Yeah, we just got him below half, but I'm kind of scared. So, technically, you could take 2 steps by sliding on the rock, but he's still so far away from you, and you're stammed out. I need to sharpen. We're in a bad state. Oh, hold on. I forgot I have Marathon Runner. Every time I walk, I can take 2 steps instead of 1. I didn't need to do that earlier. That was... I gotta remember, I have Marathon Runner, man. It'd be great if you had Marathon Runner, so if you slide over here, I guess you're in range of the next attack, actually. You should probably slide here. Because if he's gonna charge me, he's gonna charge around here. Oh, boy. What a waste of a turn. You could drink a potion again. Yeah, I mean, you're at the same HP, and you're basically stammed out. That's your choice. He's going to the nearest, so you can't do anything about your Palico rally. Yeah. I wonder if you should potion. Oof. That is tough. So you started here. I want to know what you guys want to do. So, looks like there's no way you can actually reach Rathalos. You could sharpen. It wouldn't be much. I say wait on the potion, maybe activate the dummy if you're in danger again. Well, if you activate the dummy, that only helps if he's going to target it. He won't target it. He's targeting the nearest next, which is definitely going to be me. Even if you slide to get over here and you throw the dummy 1 node away here, it's not close enough for him to be distracted by it. So, Shield Spire's out. Even if you dashed? What if you dashed and used Shield Spire? Slide here. Dash. That stams you out. Toss it here. You could do that, theoretically. You could stam yourself out and throw... But he could, like... He's doing a wing attack. Whatever this attack is, it's with his wings. So it's probably the shoot the ground and fly up in the air attack. Meaning it's a big fireball and we're all going to get hit anyway. This is scary. None of his moves are giving us any openings. Yeah, the dummy isn't an instant distraction. This is really tough. Yeah, this is a bad situation. I'm glad this is, like, a strategy game. It makes this really interesting, but at the same time, we're in a bad place. And I know, like, we can't be any more geared up for this outside of wearing, like, slightly more Anjanath stuff, but truly, making Rathalos stuff would be the only way to make it any better. Yikes. I feel like you should hang back and sharpen. And maybe potion. Because if you're going to sharpen, I can't... You're not within 2 nodes of me. Recover all health the hunter has lost by their health dial to full. Yeah, but that's just your health. You're stamped out. That's the problem. You do have a greatsword block, but he's not going to gun for you at all. Man, if you were closer, you could have wide slashed. Oh, your hand is just so bad. So, I need a decision. Hang back and prepare, which is our second potion. The potions... Ooh, they don't give us enough. Say, wait for him to come to us and sharpen. He's pushing you back toward us anyway. Okay, then, what about healing? Because I don't know if I can dodge another move like that. I have a total of 4 right now if I were to dodge again. Because he didn't give me a turn. This is, you get the turn, and then he's gonna hit me right now. This was only 1 hunter in between, so whatever's going on, he's gonna come for me. Yeah, I agree. We'll be close on our next turn, hopefully. Okay, so I'll have you slide here and sharpen. You do remove one of these from your stand board just because you aren't playing a card. So That's kind of bringing your stamina back to a manageable amount. Say we're good enough on HP. Yeah, it's stamina I'm worried about. Okay. There we go. We're going to go way over time today. I didn't realize Rathalos was going to be this big of a deal. Okay, so this gets discarded. We flip these over. I get to choose what you discard and put back in your hand. And honestly, you might want to get rid of all of these and get a new hand of 4. 2, 3, 4. These all stink. Okay, you got Strong Rising Slash. That's a good card, but only if you get a chance to hit with it. All right, and the card is Roar! No! Roll a die. Discard cards from the time deck equal to the amount rolled. This needs to be a 1. By this point, Anjanath was dead. Yup. A 5! Oh my god! Sleep Toad. Rampage. Get out of here. Keep hunting. Vespoid attack. Tactical shift. Alright, that was devastating. That was devastating. Swooping Evade. This deals 10 damage? Oh. Okay, so he's attacking immediately, and he attacks this area. It does 10 damage. Unless I can dodge for 5, which I can't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Here we go, down to the wire. We might be even worse. You've got to be kidding me. Rathalos can do this too. Yes. Okay, at least most of those cards were garbage. Yeah, but freaking Swooping Evade. Okay, at least most of those cards. Yeah, they were terrible. All right, so Rathalos roars, does a huge swoop spin attack, and then moves 2 to the left, which I'm going to say he pushes me into this and then moves left here again. He's still facing me, but at least I'm in the bush. Oh, okay. Now I have to resolve how much damage he dealt me because I couldn't do anything about it. 10. So I took 7. Ow! Ow! I have not carded in this campaign yet, and I'm not carding today. I have a Vigor Wasp spray, goddammit. There's only one hunter who gets a turn after this. Are you kidding me? Leave me alone! I think the breaks are luxuries at this point. Gotta take him down somehow. We have to kill him. You're right. I think breaking the body is really important because it gives us extra player turns. That's gonna speed things up, but yeah, this is really freaking horrible. Okay, so my turn. I'm using the Vigor Wasp spray for myself, thank you very much. Okay. Can I do break damage? Of course I can't. Oh. I can deal a lot of damage, though. At least it's damage. Oh my god. And by doing that, I'm gonna be the target of the next hit, too. Just focus the body at this rate. Plus, he still has Rage Mode coming soon. You're right. We almost ticked over Rage Mode. I'm probably gonna send him into it. Alright, Lunging Stab. Draw 1. Oh, God! I need to sharpen! I forgot! I have to sharpen this turn or I can't do any damage. Hold on. No, I can't do both, because I don't have Speed Eating anymore. Okay. Oh, no! Alright, I am 2 nodes away, so I'm gonna walk to 3. But still, that's not enough, because you're here. And that's also 3. I break the tie. So my threat level goes down when I'm in the bush. That's what I was thinking. Like, this is good. Break the body, cool beans. Yeah, but... Oh, I'm gonna slide away and just hope for the best. And sharpen. Oh my god. I don't know why I shuffled it like that, actually. That was pretty stupid. I put one card in it. There we go. Oh my god. And there's Elder Dragons in this game. This is ridiculous. Alright, so... I sharpened. I backed off as much as I could. I'm gonna discard Lunging Stab, and this is naturally gonna go away. He's in the way, though. What card do we get? Paratoad? No! I draw 1, 2, 3, and 4. I've got a decent hand now for dodging. The problem is, I just ran into a Paratoad while sharpening. Oh, I can't look. Oh. Oh, come on! It's a 6. My hunter suffers paralysis. Hippie-ki-yay. What does that mean again? I was sharpening. Once again, I'm sharpening and I just farted on a Paratoad. Alright. If you have more than 2 cards in your hand, discard down to 2? Oh, come on! Oh. Okay, God. That's gone. I have to keep these. These are my best cards. I can definitely dodge the next attack if he comes for me. That's terrible. Oh my god. Paratoads are delicious. That roll had some spin on it to further twist the knife. I know, it was spinning so much. I was watching, I was like, it's between like 6 and 1. I can see it. It's 6 or 1. It's one or the other, and it happened to land on that. I think Alex is dying this turn. I at least healed, and I kept my stuff to dodge 1 attack. So our 1 turn between there was to sharpen. I'm scared Rathalos is actually going to beat us. Tail swing. Alright, Oh, hey, hold on. So, nothing happens. He misses us. He, like, swings his tail around. It does go up to 2 nodes away, but luckily we have dodged that. So it's like whoosh, whoosh. But we're out of range, and he doesn't move anywhere. We're okay. And we each get a turn after this. Oh, I didn't even need to back up. It's too late, I already backed up, but I didn't need to back up. Look at that. I'm still paralyzed back here. Alright, you get a turn. Do you have any way to actually gain ground on him before you get up to him? Because you're going to have to sprint to deal damage. No, but you can choose between either True Charge Slash or Jumping Slash, and... yeah. Stam out for a ton of damage, or, deal 1 break damage to his side. That didn't sound like a hard decision. Yeah. Yep, that's easy. That's what you're doing. For sure. So, you step here. It's not enough because you don't have Marathon Runner. So you discard a 1 to run up to him. And out of nowhere, you True Charge Slash. Huh, lucky break at least. True Charge Slash in his face. How much does this body have now? His body has 3, and it needs 2 more. You could... If you really want to, right now, you can break his body instead. That's a choice. You could choose to break the body. You're just as close. I'd still True Charge Slash the head, okay? Damage matters more here. It does. And that's going to be 4 damage cards from your Greatsword into his head. Or Because his body is not the attack coming up next. It's going to be his wings. Whatever that is going to do. I have no idea. So, his behavior with body, we're not going to see any benefit to that. But you could break his body right now. We can still break his body at any point later. Or deal a stupid amount of damage into his face. I feel like you should damage him in the face, man. That might be better. Then that might be better? It might be. You would only deal 2 cards. You'll deal probably half the damage. Less than half. Because we need those extra turns. Yeah, but that's assuming... I don't want to look through the deck to see how many body cards are in there. But right now the next one I can already see is wing-based. So it's a wing-based attack is coming next. We'll be stammed out on extra turn, though. You were going to be stammed out regardless. Well, stammed out with 1 slot to go. And you have a great sword block, so if he chooses a physical move, you're actually in a decent spot. It's not like he chooses to do 10 damage to you. And you have to face tank it down to 1 HP. Good thing I'm not wearing that Tobi Kadachi helmet. I would have died. That stuff had terrible defense. Okay, so it is up to you. Break the body or deal stupid damage into his face. Either way, you're about to send him into rage mode. And as I shuffle in rage mode, I will count how many cards are in the body. I'll be able to see. It is actually time. We're supposed to stop for today, but I'm going until we beat him. I know it's going to take a while. But Clover ate. She should have eaten. She had plenty. She's okay. She's watching her YouTube Kids right now. We'll just have a later dinner. If you're not going to make a decision, I'm going to roll for you. You want me to do this? I will do this. 1 through 3 is the damage to the face. 4 through 6 is going to be break the body. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you didn't decide. The dice will. It's 5. You're breaking the body. Okay. You're not playing the True Charge Slash. Unless someone's going to tell me. Go for the head. Oh, we're short on time. Yes, damage his face. Okay. You came in just in time. I was just about to pull it. Alright, so we're damaging his face. You True Charge Slash him in the face. Let's see how much damage it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which he has defensive 3, deals 10 damage in the face. Boom! A heavy hit to his head. He should... Wow, that should hurt him big time. And it did, so much so that the attack, Charging Swoop, comes out of the deck, and we are randomly going to select one of these 3 cards to put in the deck. I say for fairness, I'm going to roll a dice. This one is 1 or 2. This is 3 or 4. This is 5 or 6. Fair? I gotta shuffle in a moment anyway. Let's shoobity-woobity-boop. Woo! It's on the side. I'm rolling that again. 5. It really wanted 5. Okay, so that is Charging Swoop. So literally nothing happens. Other than we shuffle his deck. And I can count how many of his cards. Charging Swoop is a wing attack. There's 2 body cards. In the whole deck. There's only 2 body cards in the whole deck. Why are we bothering? That's so worthless. Yeah, he's got to die. He gets a new move. He was supposed to... He's officially in rage mode, yes. Except his rage mode is the exact same as what he was doing. He's just making me shuffle everything. Alright. Gotta move that over a bit. I shouldn't have gotten rid of that because there were 2 turns we needed right now. That was your first one. Now I get a turn. Oh, also this happens. A Paratoad! So first we flip. Oh, I forgot to flip that from before. This gets discarded. Do you discard anything? Probably a jumping slash. You really need damage right now, so you're going to draw 3. 1, 2. You got another jumping slash and an overhead slam and a true charge slash. You're in trouble. Well, another true charge slash is good. You could just stay stammed out and keep true charge slashing, assuming you don't die. He's going to the nearest right now, and here comes a Paratoad. This could knock you out. If you are stunned, this could knock you out. Or it could put a paralysis token on him. An upsurge of Paratoads, apparently. What were the other 2 options for attacks again? What? Other 2 options? What attacks? Oh, for Rathalos? Oh, if you're curious. They were Molten Bite or Stunning Spin, both of which gave 2 turns. We got the one that got 1. Cool. A 5. You're paralyzed. Yay. Back-to-back Paratoads. Meaning you discard down to 2 cards. Oh. I think you need to keep True Great Sword Block and True Charge Slash. True Charge Slash is only a 1, though. You're not dodging this attack no matter what. Okay, it depends. Do you want to True Charge Slash him again next turn, or do you want to... this frog is comfy. Or do you want to break stuff? Because now you got to decide what I discard. Because I assume keeping a Greatsword block in your hand is a good idea, because he's gunning for you right now. 3 5s in a row. Overhead Slam, Jumping Slash are definitely out. But you got to pick whether you want another True Charge Slash, which just dealt 10 damage this last turn, or Strong Rising Slash. Strong Rising Slash deals 2, but 2 break as well. Excuse me. True Charge Slash again. You break his body? Alright. Fair trade. I can't True Charge Slash, only you could do that. Okay. That was you. Did I get it? I did not get a turn. Alright, so I'm supposed to get a turn now. If I can dash towards him... Right, I was paralyzed. Oh. I step here. I have the higher threat level. You know what? I'm going to discard this so I can dash in here and attack him with Blazing Double Slash and hope to God that I can dodge this next attack that's coming for me, and I get a feint in my hand. And I'm going to deal 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on. 5! 6, 7, 8. Okay. Into his face, which he has resistance of 3, so he takes 5, and from 7 brings him to 2. Way too much math in this. Alright, so I need to draw this card, which is a Lunging Stab. That's so bad. And then I will hopefully not get paralyzed again. If there's 3 Paratoads in a row, yeah, I agree. Deal damage, first and foremost, 22 HP. We're getting there. Feint, good. I'm playing it now. Blazing Fold Slash. Another feint. Oh my god. And Demon Mode. Okay, feint. These are gone. I got fresh stamina bar. And with these 4 cards, I think I can dodge anything he's got. And, watch out, Los, you're in the way. It's a... Oh my god, it's Roar again. Oh my god. Oh my... Are we gonna make it? Oh my god. This is... Okay, I rolled a bunch of 5s in a row. This had better not be a 5. Whatever this number is, we have to discard that many time cards. A 4! Jesus! Ugh. Oh, good, it's Recovery. Recovery just got discarded. 1, 2, Brief Respite. 3, Tactical Shift. 4, Brief Respite. Of course! The good ones. That is not good. Oh. How many cards do we have left? Well, luckily Rathalos had 40 at the start. I don't want to count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 exactly. So assuming there's nothing that makes us discard anymore, we have 10 player turns to kill him. So that means each turn we need to deal more than 1 point of damage. More. Oh my god. Okay. Rathalos' attack. Take off blast. Here we go. He attacks. Oh my god, both of us. Oh no. Oh no. And it's fire type? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, hold on. These flip. I had my turn. I'm sorry I just react to stuff, but every single card I flip over for him is devastating. So, Rathalos in the Conan... Oh, hold on. First, he actually faces the nearest, which is me. Oh, good. Okay. The way he was positioned before, if he just did this, he would have hit you as well. Luckily, he's just hitting me. Okay, so, in this quadrant, which you're barely out of, it's a huge fireball, takeoff blast, which is where he blasts a fireball and then backs up 1. Backs up 1. Come on, guys. Let's focus here. Let me resolve that fire attack. It was 5 to dodge this. I react to everything, too. This is getting genuinely horrible. If I'm going to discard 2, it's probably these to add up to 5. Because 1 and 2, I can play feint and put myself back at 0 and still have dodged for 5. But now I only have lunging stab in my hand. And if he attacks me again, I will have to face tank. And that was 8 fire damage, which is damn near lethal. Almost lethal. It's not lethal. Maybe it's a good time for your Palico shield. Okay, so we only get 1 turn after this. And it is you. And you have... He has just backed into you. He has put his butt in your face, and he is asking for this true charge slash. It's the only thing you can play. I can only imagine it's what you want to play. He's going for the nearest hunter first, and he's attacking with his tail, meaning he might be swooping around in a circle, and you might want to back up after this, but we are true charge slashing right now. We don't care. We're drawing 4 attack cards. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Which means you deal 9, puts you at 13. We're close. We're really close. True charge slashes, but do you step away? He's attacking the nearest, so he's going to come for me anyway. I feel like you should back up for your walking. The card you draw is Threat Shift. All players pass their hunter token to the player on the left. Yeah, good thing we switched, or you moved, because he would have come for you next. This gets discarded. You get a new hand. I have to shuffle all of that so you can get a new hand. Spank him! We're so close. We are so close. Gojira fan, you were even saying, like, this... Oh, shoot. Was there 2 cards there? You draw these first. Another great sword block and a strong charge up. That's not good. Well, actually, you can combo those great sword blocks. You can play 2 of them. Okay. Meaning you can block up to 9 damage. Physical only. Not fire. That's a video game thing, not a board game thing. You get 2 more cards. You get strong charge up again and overhead slam. 2 strong charge ups is actually great. You can dodge up to 6 right now. And you can, actually, no, you only got 1 slot here. Actually, that's a horrible hand. You might die. Okay. Anyway, there's like 2 extremes. Okay, so, what does Los do? Tail swing. Oh. Wait a minute. Okay, so he faces the nearest. hold on, which is this way. And then he swings his tail. Oh, Jesus, you're getting hit. It's physical damage. Wait, it's physical damage. Okay, hold on. Your greatsword blocking the heck out of this. You need to. You're still in range. It's 2 nodes away, and his tail is enormous. I'm sorry, I was blocking everything, but it's 2 nodes away. He's swinging away from him. He faces me, but he swings this way. And then we get 2 turns after this. Alright, so if you double greatsword block, I don't know how that works. Nails are not existent. My fingertips are bleeding. Yeah, block it. Okay, so it deals 8. You already have physical block of 3. So if you play one of these, you only take 2 damage. If you play both, you take none. Do you play both or take 2 damage? Is your choice. I mean, we're close here. What else do you have other than strong charge-ups? Because you can't... You can only overhead slam. You're going to deal so little damage. So little. And you don't really need a potion to sharpen. Oh. You're going to need a shield spire or something. I don't know. But... Alright, so we're definitely blocking it. So we're at least playing 1. But are we playing 2? Perfect, we dodge this, and we kill him on our next 2 turns while also breaking his body. That's assuming you had a good enough hand. You have a terrible hand. Use both blocks, says Gojira fan. That's probably a good idea. We don't know if the other's going to matter. Yeah, both. Alright, so boom. You block both of them. He turns to back 0, so he stays exactly where he is. We get 2 turns after this. You have 2 strong charge-ups, which don't matter if you can't fit them on your stamina board, and an overhead slam, which is literally your weakest card. That's what you have to work with right now. My hand is 1 card. 1. So I play it. I can flip 3 cards over. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. In his face, which defensive 3. I deal 4. We're close. Man, if we could break that body, that'd be huge. But we're really not doing so hot. So I discard this now, flip these over. My time card is a Vespoid attack. Oh my god, Vespoid attack, you don't even roll for Vespoid attack. You just suffer. I am already paralyzed, so I guess I'm only drawing 2 cards. Blazing Double Slash, I can work with that. And Bladed Fangs, I can't. Okay, I can only dodge for a 4 next turn. I got attacked by a Vespoid. I forgot how bad Vespoid attack is. Vespoid attack is probably the worst one you can get, because you're just guaranteed paralyzed. No, Roar can be worse. On our next turn, we use our last card to break the body, and Alex finishes him off. You're assuming you have break. There's no break tokens on this. This is your only card. I said it was your worst card. It does 1 damage, or 1 card of damage. And that thing at the bottom only matters if you played other overhead slams, which you don't have any. You don't have any space for it anyway. Okay, so that was awful. That's my turn. I'm gonna get rid of Vigor Wasp spray now because I can't use it anymore. You can still Shield Spire, but I don't really see how that's gonna... You know, that might be wise to Shield Spire, actually, because I can't do anything. I am defenseless right now. I was just stunned by a Vespoid. It is your turn. I can only assume you walk back in here now and overhead slam him. Or potion. But... Los paying off the paralysis demons out here. Yeah. Meanwhile, us at the internet who gets attacked by Vespoids often first time. He's only got 9 HP, so no, if you play overhead slam, you're gonna deal 1. But then he'll still have 8 to go, and you'll be stammed out again. I don't know. God, I don't know what we can possibly do here. You needed a better hand than that. That hand is really bad. He's going for the nearest after this, and you break the tie, which means he's gonna hit you. He might kill you. He's gonna kill you. Yeah, you're gonna die. Okay, so, no. You have to Shield Spire. You need to Shield Spire this turn. Meanwhile, okay, I say now is a good time to potion. Yeah, might be a good time to potion, but like even using, oh, actually, if you strong charge slash and overhead slam for your 2 cards, you can break the body this turn, and you could, what? No, hold on, you can't. You don't have speed eating anymore. Absolutely afford the potion now. For the stamina, for sure, but oof, if only you'd done it before. But I think you need to Shield Spire desperately. He's gonna attack with his wing, whatever that means. I don't know, but it's probably got a lot of range. He's going to the nearest, so if you're gonna potion, you should probably stay back where you were, and toss, oh no, you were here. Toss, you could still walk, but before you move, toss your Shield Spire, like, into the pond here, because it's far away from us, and then just, like, you don't want to get that far away. You have to deal damage. I don't know. So, okay, Gojira fan's saying we need a potion and sharpen this turn for you, which would give you an opportunity to get a new hand. I think you should also Shield Spire. I'm not hearing Cameron, but I need to know what we're going to be doing. Okay. I'm taking a drink then. I know, of course, I have to wait for stream delay and like you guys to actually like type everything out. So it does take a while. Shield Spire. I'm going to throw that Shield Spire into the pond here because I can see Gojira fan just said that. I don't know if you should run away. So I'm going to sharpen up while we've already decided we're going to do that. You were actually getting rather low. You only had 6 cards left in your attack deck, Potion, and Shield Spire. Okay. Do you run away or stay where you are? Because you have the rock here. You could make some serious distance and get away from him. Like, this is one step for you. And then you could slide back next turn if he ends up here. Alright, that sharpens you. Shield Spire has been exhausted. You are going to potion. Which puts you back at 8. And puts our potion count to 1. Close. Good idea, do that. Slide away. Shung. Okay, so you're extra far away. I'm still really close to this. I might have to dodge anyway, but I was just paralyzed. Then I have a single card in my hand, I think. No, 2. So I could dodge up to 4. Keep us out of the crossfire. He's still at 9, unfortunately. Alright, that is the end of your turn. These flip. The card you draw is Tactical Shift. Up to 2 hunters may move up to 1 node each. I'm moving into the bush. You can move again. You know what? If you're going to move again, move this way. He's probably going to attack that way. Do I want the bush? I'm going to go make the assumption if I'm in the bush, he might hit me still. Yeah, I'm going to go here. That could bite me in the butt later, but that's what I got. How many time cards do we have left? We cannot die. We have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, one more good hit and he's dead. Yeah, but it's got to come quick, and I'm paralyzed. You have nothing left. All right, let's see what he does. Claw drop. Oh my god. That was perfect. He aims for the Palico. He doesn't move, but he does that big jump, and boom! He slams down all around him. Good thing I did move. And he deals 8 physical damage and poisons, and it was a 5 to dodge it. Your Palico's dead. But we are alive. Now, with that, let me see here. It is my turn first, so I can move in. I can't hit his face from here, but we can play up to 2 cards. I'm going to play them both. Okay, here's how I'm going to do this. I'm going to start with Bladed Fangs, which deals 1 break token, and I'm tossing it into the body. It plays 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. His defense is 4 there, meaning he only takes 1. We live, but he won't. We'll see. He is 1 break token away from us breaking his toughest part, which would really be helpful. And his next turn is a body move. So if we can break the body, that's our new priority. Breaking the body wins us the game, I think, because we'll get an extra player turn out of it. We just win. And after that, I'm going to play Blazing Double Slash, which deals 4 attacks, and that's all but 1 of my cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -3 is 6. It is up to you guys. We have him by the balls. But we need to break this part. He's about to keel over, and all this work would be for nothing. Okay. That is the end of my hand and my turn. I discard this, flip these over. Actually, he's already done. It's just a matter of, can we break this on top? Nitro Toad! This could matter! Nitro Toad! If I roll a 1 through 3, his body automatically breaks. Shatters. If I get a 4 through 6, I suffer Blast Blight. It's a 6! No! What happens if I have Blast Blight? Your hunter has -2 armor until the end of your next turn. Okay. Luckily, that won't happen. That's not gonna happen. You are so far away from him. Alright, so this is your hand. Strong charge up, overhead slam. Okay, damn. You can, hold on, you can break it right now. You won't deal much damage. You'll deal, like, damn near nothing. I think you seriously will deal 1 point of damage and he'll live. Have fun with your leather armor, Alex. Yeah, I took my clothes off. That's what Blast Blight does in this game. Okay, so here's my plan. You step here again, slide 1 closer. This seems really silly. Wait a minute, can you not do this? You can't use a strong charge up to move? Okay, so there's an icon in the bottom corner of these. I'm pretty sure that means how many movement points you get if you discard it. And it doesn't say anything here. So I think you can't get to him. Had you not moved before, well, you would have been hit by that attack. No, you wouldn't have. Break his left nut, you go for the right nut. I don't think you can do anything. Doesn't cancel the next turn. Good game +2 for the next attack card you play this turn, which inflicts damage. I was gonna say, maybe we could cheese this and you charge up, and it breaks. But no, we can't do that. You have 2 charge ups and an overhead slam, but the only way to get to him is to discard the overhead slam. You can't discard a charge up to move. So you actually can't get to him in time, and I think that's your whole freaking turn. You can't do anything. We're that close, and you can't do anything. Threat shift. Oh my god. I have nothing. Oh, I forgot to draw my hand. That would be terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It still is terrible, actually. Those cards are really bad. Oh, can I break? Can I break? I can. I only need to deal Oh no, he's gonna live on 1 HP. I'm gonna break it and he's gonna live on 1 HP. This is terrible. Dang it. Hit the air out of frustration. Throw your greatsword. It will kill him. Just throw it. But no, you're like, it's too precious to me. I made this out of great Jagras parts. Remember the 2nd episode? Okay, well, that's not happening. You're not moving. My turn started. So threat shift happened. My turn, luckily, because we got 3 out of this. Remember, I only have sharpness of 1, so I can't. If I hit him in the side, I'm only dealing 1 point of damage, okay? That's what's happening. I play 1 card, it's Blade Dance. It deals 1 break into his side. Breaks the body at the very last second. However, I don't even need to flip it, but I will. It's a 3, but it doesn't matter because his defense brings it to a 1. He's at 1 HP. And I cannot kill him. I cannot kill him. Fitting for greatsword. I can dodge decently well. Not very well. Let's see what I get. Misread. No! At the start of the monster's next turn, before drawing a behavior card, discard the top card from the monster's behavior deck. That was the body card. I worked so hard to break this, so this would happen and give us an extra turn. But we discard the body card, and instead he's actually attacking with his face. Misread. My god. Is there anything I want to discard? I'm gonna discard these 2, and then draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3. That did not give me a better hand at all. I'm gonna keep Feint in my hand just in case I need to dodge with it. Ugh. No! My whole advantage! God damn it! Alright, what is he actually doing? Flame Burst. So first, he goes to the nearest hunter. It's me. He moves 3 nodes towards me. 1, 2, 3. And shoots a huge fireball, a little bit to the side too. And it goes up to 2 nodes away. And it needs 5 to dodge this. I really need your help. I can't do anything. Alright. I'm gonna discard these to stand myself out, and then play Feint to remove these 2. So I've dodged it. We have 3 turns after this. My hand is 1 card. Oh. Wait a minute, wasn't it your turn next? I think it was your turn next, because you couldn't reach him. Okay. That is horrible. Now we can't get to him. You're just chasing. I'm coming. I'm coming, man. Stop going that way. The card RNG hates us. Yes. Alright, so, it is your turn. There's no way you're getting to him. Your hand is so bad. It's so bad. Why didn't we discard and have you draw a new hand? Oh, you didn't actually draw 2 cards last time. You were supposed to do that. Wide slash and tackle. Alright, so you have some movement this time, but it's not going to matter. I'm the one with Marathon Runner, not you. So if you went here... 1, 2 is technically all you need to discard in order to run. So you can... This is so stupid. Here's what you can do to end the match. Actually, you could tackle as well. So if you... This is going to sound really silly. After playing on your stamina board. Alright, so... Wide slash to move into the pond. You just sharpened, so you don't care. 1, 2, get rid of that. In a 3, that's fine. and then play Tackle, which lets you move once more and draw 1 card. That's all that matters. Just 1 card. Actually, move it. Do a strong charge up first. Why not? Because you can... Okay, it's not... we're not going to get enough break cards to break the next piece, but whatever. You could technically do that. You flip it over and you deal something. It doesn't matter. It's enough damage. You've killed him. He's dead. Oh my gosh. Rathalos is finally defeated. Whoa. Bum ba da bum ba da ba 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 bum ba ba bum bum. Holy crap, that was really scary. Why are these upside down? Oh, I gotta fix that later. I was discarding them the wrong way up. Oh my god. Alright, so we broke everything except the wings. Let's move these out of the way. Whew. That was ridiculous, yeah. I will belly flop into that acidic water. I don't know what's wrong with the water in this game, but it's so bad. My phone's been going off a lot. I'm worried something's wrong. Oh, the last thing says, sorry, forgot you were streaming. It's by Kim. Okay. Here we go. Everything except for the wings. What do we win? The body gives us Rathalos Marrow. The tail gives us the Rathalos Plate. Really? And the head gives us the Inferno Sac, which we've already got listed under Anjanat, so I'm just going to circle Inferno Sac over there. So we get Marrow and Plate automatically. And another Inferno Sac, of which we have tons. We don't need Inferno Sacs. Alright. Now, we roll some dice and see what we win. I guess I'll go first. I tend to be going first when I do this. A 1, a 5, and a... Another 1, okay. So, you know what? 1 gives you a Wing Talon, which we don't even have yet, and a 5 is his tail. If I combine a 1 and a 5, I can get a Marrow. We already have 1. Do we need multiple Marrows for armor? I mostly want Greaves. I need a Wing Talon, a shell, and a tail. How do you get a shell? 10? That's the only way to get a shell? Oh my god. You need the shell in order to make his legs. That actually really sucks. So, That's like the only thing... No, the head needs the shell too. Oof. We need to get lots of Rathalos shells, and I roll really low, so I can't get it. So I'm just going to take 2 Wing Talons and the tail. Alright, that's me. Dice went a spin today. Yeah, it did. I was waiting on it. I didn't want to touch it. Alright, that kind of went everywhere. Alright, you got 2 5s and a 1. I think we know what that means. You need a shell. Rathalos shell is apparently really important, and the only way to get it is by rolling a 10. You just got a 10 and a 1. I'm going to assume that's what you want, but I shouldn't assume. Do you want a Wing Talon and a shell? That can give us 1 of his better parts. Though we could try to make the Red Wing, I feel like armor is more important right now. That Fire Res is going to help us for the rest of the game. A common part being a rare. Yep. Shell, easy. Alright. Yeah, the plate was the easy one. We got 1 shell. And the 1 is a Wing Talon. Okay. With that done, how much do we want the Red Wing, the upgraded sword, compared to Jagras Hacker? So it has different attacks. Oh no, to get Red Wing, we have to make Flame Blade first. Man, that's a huge investment. I feel like we should just make his armor. I know it sounds really weird, but listen to this. Oh wait, Red Wing gives a defense point. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. I don't think that matters that much. But yeah, it gives a defense point. Sheldon Wing down 100%. Yeah, you rolled for the 10. I agree. You should have totally gone for that. I think armor is better. For example, Rathalos Helmet gives 2 physical defense and 1 fire res. But if we go for his Greaves, how do you make the chest? Scale webbing plate. We don't have a webbing. Does anybody have a webbing? How do you get webbing? 4. Of course, we couldn't have done that. Nobody rolled any combination to make a 4. So, that's unfortunate. So we can't make the chest piece, which would have helped you. We could make the Greaves to help me. They have sleep resistance. Or we make Rathalos Greaves, give them to you, and then you just give me your Anjanath Greaves. That way everyone has Fire Res Pants. Shell and Wingtail 100%. Okay. But we get extra physical defense if we make his helmet. That might not be the smartest thing to do, because right now we each have a helmet from Anjanath. Hey, we make the head to help us? Well, that's the thing. So it only helps one of us because we each have Anjanath's helmet made. We had an extra. So, like, right now we have a complete Anjanath set. I say we try and make one complete Rathalos set or move on to Azor. And, making a helmet, I don't know. Like, then we have a third helmet. I do that first. We get the Los Greaves. You get Anjanath parts. Okay, so then, like, that was what I was thinking. So, like, you basically give me your Anjanath Greaves. You get the Rathalos Greaves. And then, if we want, we can try and get, like, build his mail by fighting him again next time. Or his helmet as well. There's a great set bonus on there. It's tempting. Like, we can still build everything. Okay, good trade. I don't know. See, because, like, if we make the helmet, the only thing that changes in our build is one of the two of us gets an extra defense point, and I assume it's you. Or if we get the Greaves, each of us gets a different part. So I would wear Anjanath Greaves. So both of us would have Fire Res of... I would have Fire Res 4. You would have Fire Res 2, actually. You would go down. But you would gain sleep resistance. You only have 2 because of the Jagras mail. Huh. That might actually be dangerous. Maybe we should make the head. I don't know. So we might encounter a sleep toad in the next mission. Yeah, the sleep resistance sounds pretty nice. I am going to shuffle these again. How many cards did we have left? We were 4 cards away from losing that quest. 4. Which, he had 3 turns on this, though he had 1 more attack and we were out. Plus, Alex will be rocking full Anjanath equipment. I know, I really want full Anjanath equipment, and I know we have it over there, so I could wear it, but the downside is, your Fire Res is going to go down, and we can't build another Anjanath Greaves, I don't think. Wait a minute! We needed Macalite ore for Anjanath Greaves. That's what we needed. Why don't we just build Anjanath Greaves instead? Flame Sack. Do we have a Flame Sack? Yes. Anjanath Pelt. Oh, damn it. Anjanath Scale. No, we don't have a Scale or a Pelt. Shoot! Dropping in again. How's it going? We barely beat Rathalos. We had 4 time cards left before we were about to run out of time. We broke 3 parts. We're looking at our rewards right now, seeing what we should build. In this case, we might need to fire res more. Yeah, you might need the fire res more, but then, like, should I wear the Rathalos Greaves? And then, like, as we build up the Rathalos parts, then I give it to you. So if we build Rathalos Greaves, I have fire res 3, and you have fire res 3. So what's more important to you right now, fire res or physical res? Because if he hits if he hits me with a fire attack, that deals, let's see, 10. Right now, it carts me no matter what with my resistance, and I think he can do that. He can deal 10 physical. He can deal 9 fire. Yeah, I don't think he's got an attack that deals 10 fire. So, man, my phone's constantly going off. Alright, so I can take this card back out of there. So, I'm not really sure what we should craft. We could just stockpile our stuff until next time, but it's really going to matter having this decision of either Rathalos Helmet or Rathalos Greaves. Rathalos Helmet will not give you an ability, but Rathalos Greaves will give sleep resistance to whoever wears them. Unlike you, we can block his physical attacks, and you already have decent fire res. I have 2 fire res. That's pretty bad. So yeah, the extra fire res could be better. It would be a difference maker against Azor down the line. Yep. Azor, or we could theoretically end the game against Rathalos. I don't know why they make Rathalos have a 4-star quest, but they do. And remember, you beat a 4-star quest and your campaign is considered 1. It's like beating your Elder Dragon. I can start marking these out. Since you got a shell, we could say that you got... Yeah, we can really choose between Helmet and Greaves. It's however we want to use that shell. I say we get the helmet, says Cameron. So who wears the helmet? I assume Greatsword user. So Rathalos Head will benefit us more. Yes. If you're trying to upgrade your hunter, the Rathalos Helmet is the way to go. If you're trying to upgrade my fire res, then the Greaves are the way to go. So you're the one who seems to be getting hit more, but that's for physical attacks. That's still pretty substantial. Anyway, we're saying make the Rathalos Helmet, which has the ability set bonus Rathalos Mastery. So if you have all 3 pieces, and I will read it in a moment if you guys agree on the head, then yeah, having 2 physical defense is actually really great. Scale, Shell, and Marrow. I'll take it off yours because you will wear it. Doesn't really matter, though. Scale, Shell, Marrow. At least we're making something. 2 crafts. Rathalos' Helmet. It's probably in the latter half of this. Dachi Greaves, Anjanath, Rathalos. Alright. So let's see this. Set bonus Rathalos Mastery. When this hunter plays a... You need the full set to do this. When this hunter plays a fire elemental attack card, instead of placing an element token, draw 1 elemental damage card. This doesn't affect monsters with immunity to fire. Okay. That is huge, and I'm dealing a fire weapon, so eventually, if we get the full set for this, you might want to wear Anjanath, and I might want to wear Rathalos, because this seems to benefit a fire attacker more. Alrighty. There goes your upgrade. You now have 2 physical defense. You're still wearing that Jagras mail. You know what I could do? Oh, this is scary. I could give you my Anjanath mail, so you have fire res of 4, but then my fire res goes down to 1. Which means when he hits me with those 9 power fire attacks, they are lethal. Yeah, never mind. That's a bad idea. Yeah, that... I was gonna say, just because I can tend to dodge these attacks, Gotta get going. I'll see you around. All right, thanks for joining, Cameron. I gotta get going as well. Alrighty, so looks like that is gonna end it for today. We managed to take down Rathalos and build his helmet. Excellent news for next time. I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing next time. We're probably going to try and take down more Rathalos so that we can actually build a complete armor set so that we can take on the Azure Rathalos. So with that, thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a pleasure to hear from some new voices as well and get some input on the game. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Remember to like the videos and subscribe for more. I will see you guys next week for some more Monster Hunter board game. Bye.